That button, that button. Still waiting on that button. Full screen button. You know what I'm thinking about it? Full screen. Where the hell did you go? Language. Sorry. There it is. Full screen display. There's Twitch. Oh, it's everything like falling into place. Means I probably forgot something. Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, December 5th, 2017. I'm Dent. That's Cyndaquil. Don't ask why I got the dancers out. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. Okay. So, last night we finally finished getting all the artifact gear for Scholar. And I was thinking, what are we going to do? I'm thinking, we'll go get a Maat Cap next. I don't know if you can store the Maat Cap. Probably can't. But it's okay. I'll just plug that into all my, what do you call it? Dress up stuff. Yeah, stuff. Probably not. I mean, back in the good old days, it would have probably been, talking level 75 days, it would have probably been pretty awesome to show off. Everybody all like, ooh, you've beaten Matt on all the jobs. Uh-huh. Nowadays, it's all like, psh, do that in a weekend. We're gonna see if we can do it all in a night. Alright, so let's go to Sandy. Let's do Northern Sandy by the exit. That's the one with the survival guide that's really close to a home point crystal. I want to set my home point crystal there while I'm thinking about it. And then we're going to hit up some zones that have a lot of mobs. I'm thinking Beastman lairs. First play, well, going in alphabetical order, the first stop is going to be Bard. I'm really not looking forward to that one. But Wilson X. Nice top. Going over here. Oh, shoot. Forgot to hit the home point crystal button. So, home point number 1. No, dang it. Autopilot here. Forgive me. We're going to do set this as your home point. A Bastuker. Because it's Bastuke. A Bastuker. Setting their home point in North Sandy. What is this world coming to? We're going to do teleportation assistance. We're going to do original release areas. We're going to find Castle Ostroja. I think that one is on the next page, which is where we're at. There it is, Castle O. Using tabs. Too scary. Cheers, everyone. It's all good. Ish. Probably. Right over here. Don't think I'm gonna need too many trust NPCs. In fact, probably don't even need this one. But we're gonna have her out anyways. You never know. Might need her. Doubt it. So we're on Thief. We got movement speed. Footsie's on. Plus 18% movement speed. We got a little bit of Treasure Hunter there. We can get a little bit more Treasure Hunter. Let's get one there. And that'll probably do it. Yeah. Not gonna be a lot, but it's better than having none. Not much better, but we'll see how this works out. I remember 75 days. Level 75 Thief could probably solo the upstairs by themselves as long as they didn't mess up their pools. Click that, run out of range. That was the wrong lever. If I had a gill for every time I fell down that trapdoor. Cannot reach the target. Why not? You're like right in front of it. Right over here. Mr. Balls. Happy Tuesday. It's good. Ocote Day. No, no. I wish. But, no, we're just gonna go and kill a bunch of Beastman stuff and get some testimonies. And we're gonna do a whole lot of job hopping. Stuff like that. Tahu Raiso. Happy Tuesday. H. Galleon. Happy Tuesday. 20 bucks says I get lost. Always zig when I should zag. And zig. This way. We're gonna aim for the room that has the switches that go up, down, left, right, BA, select start. Yeah. 24 to 61. Congratulations. That was the wrong way. There's a notorious monster back in there, but he spams that white mage sleep spells, so like only going after Maat Cap. Yes. Finally. And Lanos. Happy Tuesday. Got any coffee left? A little bit. It got cold today. It's like in the upper 50s out there right now. Dallas is gonna be like, oh, OMG. Can't go into work tomorrow. Roads. So bad. So this is what I do. You don't have to do it, but this is the way I do it. Down, down, up, down. Or a big dud. Probably gonna merc my XP to 99. It's so damn slow. Soloing at 61. No, it's not. I'll get one level. See, what you should have done is back when they had that bonus XP thingy going on. Should have done that. That's not so bad. I say that. So what you just need to do is, like, on the weekend when you got nothing else to do, and maybe watch some Netflix or Amazon or CBS Go, whatever they call it. You can have that on one screen, have your Final Fantasy 11 grinding on another screen, and yeah. I didn't know you can solo extra mobs at 50. That is true. You can. Didn't think you could do that low. No, the mobs, they have a level range. BG Wiki, they have some maps that actually explain which mobs to go after what stuff, and they got some good XP. Personally, I still like trying to do as much as I can in Zurin Mines, outside of Bastok. 1, it's close. 2, you can take over Gustaberg by yourself, soloing courses. I don't like those guys. Got around 3,006 PXP a go with a ring. See if I remember. Oh! Was that the right one? That was the right one. Semi! Happy Tuesday. Clicking stuff here, clicking stuff there, stuff there. Fortunately, I don't think any of these guys are going to aggro me. Won't be until we get upstairs. Also, look at my gear. Seems Mumu's set is pretty good for Monk. Mumu's good. I prefer... I don't remember. The Hizumaru myself, but that's only because I spent so much time in salvage trying to get the original. Just the shoes, actually. That's all I wanted. Just give me the shoes. Everything else are just like bonus. But, yeah, that never happened. Mumu for TP. Yeah, I can see. Nomi tries to get all the local personalities, like whether people and reporters she'll chat with on Facebook feeds to say happy. Exactly. I have one of the pharmacists I worked with sent me a forwarded an email to me, and he's all like, started with you. No. Who did I get it from? It might have. But yeah, he's like, there's folks on the internet, and they're like doing emails, and he like sent me one saying, see, this guy said happy Monday. Like, there's no such thing as a happy Monday. That's not true. You go to Sentinel. You're not one of the ones I need. No. We're not up to the top yet. Also have comeuppances. Comeuppances is a good reason to level whatchamacallit, Monk, all the way to the end. Needs to be one of the best hand-to-hand. Yeah, it's a good one. Lanos has them, doesn't he? I think he does. Inquisitor. I think we're at the top. That's right. We will start our murdering from this thingy. Got mine from the chest. Oh. See, Den, who's my monk, he has the, whatchamacallit, the staff that drops off of a... shoot. I don't remember the name. It's like a really decent black mage staff. But... Black Mage Testimony, that one's done. Ninja Tama. Costs 2.5 million gil to upgrade. That's not so bad. 2.5 million for like 5th best hand-to-hand weapon. I'll take that. Slightly higher damage, but bad delay. You can fix delay, just... Actually, I think I already got what I need from this guy. He's a black mage, right? Yeah, black mage. Down you go. See if we can... Dude! No, 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 no sleep, no sleep. Oh, never mind, I got bio on me. You can sleep. 1% chance to activate. What's the additional effect? I haven't wanted to look at all the hand-to-hand weapons because it makes me sad. Flagellant. Ooh, I see a chest. Really? They landed bind on me? No! Why? Oh wow. Not even that far away. Deals damage equal to mobs remaining. Whoa! So that's like 1% chance at one-shotting the guy? That can't be. Could it? Haven't gotten a key yet. I'm going to stab you, Mr. Conductor. Treasure hunting buttons. Don't think it works on notorious monsters. That would be like serious punch. Kind of like in Death and Odium. I can see that. Like kill shot. It's like wow, that mob had a lot of hit points. So I used all my treasure hunter stuff on that last mob, and he didn't drop anything, not even a bard scroll. 1% chance, kind of crappy, not really worth relying on. It's just more like happy. Did you see that? That's awesome. Ooh, I got a warding round. Lands about 1 in 8 mobs. That's only because Lanos' attack speed is like 100 stabs per second. Cannon fodder. Would be broken if it worked on notorious monsters. Be like you see nothing but monks now. You're like, alright, get this. We just need 17 monks and 1 thief for treasure hunting. Wow. I can't think of the last time that I was like, yay, a bard's testimony. Am I gonna do that one first or last? One shot anything. Odium I know doesn't proc either on notorious monsters. You know Square Enix, they'll change it one of these days where it's all like, alright, I'm gonna get it to proc on anything now. It's still just a 1% chance, but man, you know, awesome though. That should be what they do to restore Monk, make it great again. Alright, Castle of Troja, coffer key, trade, and in the box is 12,000 gills. Come here. Don't fly away. I wanted to clap my hands at you. Dang it. I used to be faster at this when I was younger. 35%. Probably magic accuracy based. Oh, because of the undeath. That makes sense. I'm not gonna shake my fist at 12k gil, because that's 12k gil I didn't have a minute ago. But I was hoping for more. Need high dark magic skill. Maybe that's why Lanos lands it so often, because he's got that, you know, high dark magic skill. I don't want to spend too much time in here because I don't think I have a monk's testimony on me. I know Song does, I know Dentral does, because I always keep the first testimony of what other job I originally beat Matt at. It's just funny like that, I guess. But let's check real quick here. Search all... No, that's not it. Item search. Where's it find? I can't remember this. Monk testimony. Alright, cool. Wonder if it'd be Monk or M and K. Probably M and K. So the conductor we got. Flagellant we still need to kill. We'll stab him. Oh no, now he has a minuet on him. Don't you hate it when they get the minuets on him? Tempted to play with the little buttons to see if we can drop down and maybe get a white mage testimony while we're at it, but yay, we got the monk testimony. You can search your character to see if you have something in your inventory. Yes. They added that, I don't remember when, it was this year. Prelate's Black Mage, I got Assassin, I got... Yeah, it's like they're taking all the good stuff out of Windower and then slowly adding it to, or copy-pasting it. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Well, really, a scholar testimony from last night. I still need a ninja testimony. And let me guess, these mobs are all like on 20-minute cooldown still, right? Can do it with Windower as well. Double find all. Isn't that the one that will also say if it's on another character? I mean, like, another character on the same account? I'm animation locked. Because that's something I need for Dentral's character, or account. Too many tombs, too much inventory space, too many places to lose stuff. Hey look, it's another treasure coffer. I didn't think they repopped that quickly, although I think if you try to open another one within 30 seconds, it'll just disappear. So, why, Square Enix? Why not just make it reappear 30 minutes later? I'm sure they have their reasons. You can find them all on characters logged on to with Windower that you do. He's doing the ... which means he was talking while typing and then walked off a cliff. I was like, Lanos, where'd you go? Back in the good old days, here, I'm gonna stab this guy again because Gil. You had to, what was it, a Hermes Quencher? To be able to speed over. But it's more like a screenshot status. If you don't update, log in, and check your inventory, it will say you still have it. Even if you don't. I see. Argo FF11. Don't play your aggro. I forgot what Tuesday it was. It's Tuesday. I forgot what Tuesday it was. Happy Tuesday, friend. I'm just going to double check to make sure this is still something in Final Fantasy XI. Apparently they had a problem with botters that all they would do is bought the keys and then trade the keys to the coffers and then sell the guild. And then the chest was but an illusion. That was Square Enix's way of going, ha ha, go get a job. And didn't also realize that belt got an updated black belt. It's a synth item. Yeah, but it is pretty cool. Please. Helped out Mini with some login stuff a couple months ago. Still got items showing up from his character. Oh. Kind of stupid, though. It's a synth item, not a quested belt. It should be black belt plus 1. They'll make it one day. Oh, yes. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't want to... To get this open, you're supposed to check a bunch of pillars in other spots, and it'll tell you the code of the day, and then you plug in the code, and this trapdoor will open, and it'll drop you to the next room, which has, you know, mobs. And there is a notorious monster white mage, the Yagudo Avatar, I think is what it's called, and then sometimes it's the super duper uber boss, the mask, and no. Because this could take 3 minutes, and that's not fun. Not for one assassin's testimony. You can get that in what you call it? Den of Rancor. Yeah. That's where we're gonna go next. Den of Rancor. Should make it quest to get +2, require 3 items from Escha's last bosses. That's not hard enough. Gudo Avatar is a summoner? That makes a little bit of sense. Which one's the White Mage? I don't remember. See, Ziku the Manifest is the hyper notorious monster, you Gudo. I don't want the book. I want this one. Home point. Travel to another home point. Yeah. Estremo Uplands. Den of Rancor. Home point number 2? Home point number 2. I think. Good old High Priest. That makes more sense. I think we're gonna go after goblins for our White Mage one. They'll blow themselves up. That would be awesome if they blew themselves up. Second thought... I don't think this was the place that I thought it was gonna be. Map. White skin. Demonic Pugils. What makes the Pugils so demonic, I wonder? These are the things that keep me up at night. Trust. Probably picked the wrong home point crystal. Yeah, I did. Alright, so traveling to another home point. Travel to another home point. Current region. Den of Rancor. Home point number 1. Yes. Now I don't remember if the mobs right outside of here are the ones I'm looking for. They're probably not. They may be. No. No, I don't think so. I didn't think this out clearly enough. But I know what I need to do now. We're going to travel back to Sandy. Don't laugh. Port Sandoria. No. Northern Sandoria. By the home point. By the exit. Yes, please. Clicking all the wrong buttons tonight. What's going to happen? We're going to do Bard on level 119 Bard versus Matt. Watch Matt win. You're like, oh! I knew I should have cast some songs on myself first. So we're going to use the survival guide again. Teleportation. Original release. And now we're looking for... Actually, no, it's not original release. Rise of the Solar. It was like original release for me and a lot of other folks. Sanctuaries of Ta, Real Me, Dragon's Avery, Eastern Altepa, Western Altepa, Rabao, Cape Terrigan, Valley of Sorrows, Kuptal, Gustav, Sea Serpent, Kazam, Norg, Yotor Jungle. This is what I'm looking for. Oh, I was thinking of something else. Do you know if quested items like Artifact, Relic, Empyrean are deliverable to your mule? I believe the answer is no, unless they changed it. I don't even think you can send Relic or Damaged Relic to your mules. But some of the rare EX, yeah, like Samus said, some of the rare EX stuff is just some things, others. Flappy Bird. Sorry, should whistle along with it. On the wiki are all the flags, whether they're sendable or not. That helps. So, ages and ages ago, this is me just talking about random stuff now. Back when I had a Windows phone, I loved my Windows phone. It has a little thing called, the Xbox was connected to it, and you could get achievements on phone games, free phone games, and we all like free stuff. So, I was doing that forever and ever and ever, but one downside to the Windows phone is there's just not a whole lot of apps for it. It's like the Android people... actually, I think Google went out of their way to make sure that Android apps could not be used on the Windows Phone, even though they shouldn't be that difficult. And then Spectral Jig. What was the next part? And you know, Apple They ain't doing anything for any other phones other than their iPhone App Store. So Microsoft is going out of their way trying to get people to make versions of their apps available for the Windows phones users, but since that was like less than 1% of the total market, it just wasn't working, but I still liked it. We ended up getting a different phone when Pokemon Go came out because I really wanted to play Pokemon Go, and bought a phone that probably too powerful, but and gave the missus the old Windows phone, and she liked it for a little while until she decided to get her own Android phone because she also wanted to play Pokemon Go. Got the Windows phone back from her around Thanksgiving, and she's all like, delete everything, just reset it, don't go looking through this. I'm like, why? And I kind of want to go looking through it, but no. So when I got the Samsung thingy, I thought you just got to download the Windows Xbox app thingy and then you'll be able to re-download all your games and continue on with your achievements. No, it did not work that way, and I was kind of disappointed at that. But now I got the phone back, and it has no cell service attached to it, just uses the Wi-Fi here in the house. But I got all my games back. I didn't actually get to save any of my game progress, so I have to start at the very beginning, but that's not so bad. Quit running. No, wait, this is a black mage, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I should have known that. Stab. In the face. Got an unlit lantern. Life is good. Y'all were saying a bunch of stuff, and I was kind of not looking over. Not looking forward to doing a Relic and Empyrean for my monk. It's not that... Well, okay, the Empyrean, yeah, not so bad. The Relic is easy. Oh my goodness. AF's okay. You just have to really enjoy it. A lot of work. Miss my Windows phone. Right. Also got weapon skill quest for Azurin Fist and Victory Smite. Victory Smite is still on my list of things to do. Azurin Fist was like the very first thing I did. Is this a Black Mage too? Giggling at me. Toneberries. Shame on you. I don't know why you gotta be that way. Do treasure hunt button. Don't die. Tonberry Dismayer is intimidated by Cyndaquil, as you very much well should be. I would be intimidated by a dancing thief who was trying to mug me for my high school diploma. Venom Pummel, Water Spirit Pact. Alright. Got his coat. I didn't get his testimony. Just a one-way entry door. Sup, dude? How you doing? Brewer's like, I don't want to be in there by myself. I think that guy was too low level? Not yet. This guy's maybe too low level. Only one way to find out. Okay, this one looks like the ninja. Marbear. Yeah, these aren't the right mobs. Too low level. Although, I'll take incredibly easy prey. So I can go back the way I came. Die, Black Mage! Kill so many Black Mages today. Ability, weapon skill... Rudra Storm... Off on that thing. Wait, that was a Notorious Monster? Of course it was. That should give me more... Yay, we got Red Mage Testimony. All I did was hit a weapon skill on him. And it's like, Red Mage Testimony. Have fun. I wonder if the Iron Maiden drops it. Iron Maiden should drop Bard Scrolls. Just out of principle. Or Dark Knight Scrolls. They're not Dark Knights, but they should just do that, you know? I don't know. Just realized. There's probably a whole generation of people out there that never heard of Iron Maiden. That makes me sad. Boom, bum, bum. Was reminiscing with a friend ages ago. Keep talking about ages. Used to work for a company called Walgreens. Hope you haven't heard of it. At the time, it felt like I'd worked there forever. It was like only 2.5 years. It felt like a long time. And the very last night that they had me closing, I was like, "Hey, can I do the closing announcement?" It's like, typically when somebody's, you know, it's their last day and they're asking to do the closing announcement, shouldn't let them do it. But they were like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." And instead, I did the one of Louis' speeches from an interview with a vampire. It was awesome. It was great. There were people running out of the front doors, and if I was to do that today, nobody would catch the reference. Which trying to remember. It's been a little while. Store is now closing. Ask to make your final selections and run, flee, save yourselves. This store is cursed, damned, and yes, the manager is the devil. Get out while you can. Something like that. Fun. Click. The door is locked. Run away, bee. I did nothing to you. Maledictor, that's the Black Mage? That's the Black Mage. If I had a gil for every Black Mage we've killed today, I have like 7 gil, maybe 8. Now we can level Ineshta's Ata on Poor Skeletons and level 79. '79's a good level. Dismare. All the treasure hunter stuff better work on you this time. That's all I'm saying. This is where we used to come to get our summoner testimonies and other stuffs. Funny how I was level 50 and able to solo it 23, 30 to level. It's fine unless you like blood aggro the rest of the zone on top of you. Pursuer would be a thief? Probably. Also dent. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Well, it might be good. I get anything? Oh. AA Hume is a great tank, low level. Does he get shadows at low level? Or do you have to actually wait till level 12 before he starts to use them? Does he get dual wield? I bet he gets dual wield. He's a true ninja. Just because he's got the swords. Funny looking katanas. More Toneberry coats. Let me double check real quick here. Maybe I did get the testimonies and didn't realize it. Didn't look like it. Monk, Black Mage, Red Mage, Bard. Alright. Are there any Toneberries in here? Any at all? No? Okay. He has both Utsumis, and Fast Cast, and Dual Wields. And sometimes blows himself up. But only sometimes. When other folks aren't looking. Pursuer. Over here. Better tank than Eevee for leveling. Well, I would agree with that, because anybody that doesn't require as much healing? Yeah, I can see that making sense. Lanos, his setup for leveling was a ninja tank, I believe. Trust in PC. Then Ayami as the only physical DPS. Then you want Shantoto 2 for the magic bursting with, you know, oh yeah, I could guess it's a terrible tank. But so what you want to do is do a skill chain with Ayame so that Shantoto has something to magic burst off of, and then that's it's like a true. She can one-shot Tufts, sneak attack weapons. Oh, so you just have to position the mob so that she's behind them. I can see that. These are all Actually, no. There's all stuff that I won't be able to test out because all my jobs are capped. Oh well. Nothing's dropped yet. It's because it's Dark Stay. Yeah. Let's use a 1 to 2 hit weapon skill, which probably has a special name. Totally don't remember. 2,000, 3,000 damage at level 35. There's just no getting hate off, or just can't provoke 3,000 points of damage at level 35. I'm like, nope, you're tanking now. Enjoy. That's right, because Sema uses Sidewinder. I think Sema uses Sidewinder. Actually, I don't even know why I'm fighting this guy. I already have a Thieves' Testimony. Thieves can tank. Or, more precisely, I think they can off-tank. So, like, hey, you're on Thief? I'm like, yeah. Alright, we need you summon Warrior. I'm like, yes! And we need you to evoke off the Ninja so he can get his shadows back up. Alright, that's all cool. So what they need is a triple job. Thief, Warrior, Ninja. Sub. Or just be able to do shadows. Warrior should get shadows. The more I think about it. Yeah, Thief tank. Only subbing in. That's too easy. And this is the wrong way. I'm going back this way. Never trust off-tanking sub-warrior. Evasion tanking. Haven't done that in a while. Me neither. Can happen though. Then again, usually happens when Dent's around. This is a special hat that Lenos keeps on him for those special occasions. What's the evasion? Plus 40. Magic evasion plus 40. Unity ranking HP plus 30 to 80 because towers need all the hit points they can get. It's a pointy hat. High level, extremely useless. Never dodge any hyper notorious monster attacks. Unless you're on Monk and you have Guard fully, what's the word I'm looking for? Merited, capped out, leveled. Yeah, that's it. Marbury again. Stabber, Pursuer. I like how they're staring at the door. They're like, we're just waiting for the door to open. Ah, nuts. Click the door. Excuse me. Pardon me. Dismere! Now you're gonna drop your summoner testimony now, aren't you? That's right. You're gonna do it. I got faith in yous. Nose aggro. It's a Blonde's Blueberry. Dang it, now I'm hungry. Summoner testimony! Turn that off. Remote. Bard. Okay, that was a little odd. I've never heard it in Sarah before. You can hide from them? Hide. That would require me opening up the menu, looking for a hide, or even worse, putting the controller down, typing out /JA hide me. There's an ability I haven't used in a long time. Hey, this is the way I came from. Now I'm lost again. Map. Oh, okay, that's why I'm lost. We're off the map. So we're gonna go this way. And are there might be mobs in here. Maledictor, Elemental, Dismare. There we go. I forgot. White Scan. We should be using that. Bronze Marbury, Stabber. Which one's the ninja? It's probably the Stabber, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. We'll go looking for that one. True Scent? That sucks. Hitting tab in all the wrong places. I hear dancing bubbles of water just around the corner. Okay, this is where we came in from. Thornberry Stabber should be down here. Ready for update next week? No. Never ready. It means I'll probably shut the servers down or something. Hate it when they do that. Oh well. Gets us an update. Wonder what they're gonna give us for the what you call it? New ambuscade stuff. Can you hop over these? No. Ah, dang it, I aggroed them both. You tab more than 3 times and your target is rogue. Thornberry Stabber. Be this way. Maybe. Done to be the first to write the Dynamis Bastock wiki. Don't you just need to, like, get the old Dynamis Bastock wiki and just copy paste that and go like, alright, I just gotta do this. Thornberry Stabber. We meet at last. Or we meet at first. Alright, I was worried that maybe... You know what's gonna happen? Yeah, I didn't realize that till just now. Shadows. That first attack I'm gonna... No, it still landed! Okay, so maybe he's not a ninja. I think he's a ninja. Isn't he? Oh well. Someone made a new layout for Dynamis Sandy. You can just copy that and make a new page. I'm starting to think there is no second time extension. Just change the info. There is levels. Sure, said the event is max 2 hours. They just didn't say how to get it. Alright, I got a pot of honey. I like honey. Summoner Testimony. Very coat. Getting dizzy. Light Crystal. Beastman Seal. Yee, Beastman Seal. There's stuff we need. Items. Ninja Testimony. Okay, I don't know when that dropped, but I'm glad I have it now. I think we're done here. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. So what's next on the list? Beastmaster Testimony. I don't think I fought Matt on Beastmaster yet. That should be fun. Labyrinth of Onzozo. Has an 18% chance of dropping. Goblin Veterinarian, Soja, not going there. Ifrit's Cauldron, Goblin Shepherd. We haven't done Labyrinth of Onzozo in quite some time. Let's go see if we can find it. I'm already lost. Warp, please. Take this opportunity here to refresh. And implement next wave of mobs. Was like next wave. Have cleared the courtyard at the well at the west side of map, so not there, but yeah, it's probably not cleared yet. What does that mean? Maybe if you beat Howl Boss, another time extension to more mobs, just a thought. The beast pets right at the Cape Terrigan work well. See that. See you next Monday. Also, they need to fix Oryx. That Oryx glitch is horrible. Waste half your run. Cheers. I don't even know what we're talking about. Oh yeah, it's Dynamis. All I saw was like leg at first. I was like, whoa. What's going on with the home point crystals? There is another wave. Halifax would probably end up being a time extension. Third wave is pure farming of +2 and +3 currency drops. That'd be cool. Teleportation assistance. Rises alert. Bravo. Cape Terrigan. Let's try Cape Terrigan. Plenty of goblins out there. It's worse than Omen. Oh, you should have seen Omen when it first came out. It was all like, gotta wait. I guess it was like once a day, wasn't it? Yeah. Goblin Shepherd. the next time... I gotta write this down because I'll forget about it otherwise. The next time I play Mass Effect, my Shepard, my Commander Shepard, is going to be Commander Goblin Shepard. Just because it's going to make me giggle. Guarantee at least one 100 piece, up to 2. Yes and no, it's not meant to be quick, and since each shard is worth 300 singles, one drop is pretty rich. Because, you know... Oh, it's this music. Die, Shepard! This content has to last us all the way till next year. Because, you know... Like, no, let's not make it too good. I got an Ash Staff and Ram Skin. I don't want to know. Current system plug, got on average 14 singles a run, 14 is for garbage. Core group, 18, sure, another 12. We got the 10 to 12. Decisions. I guess we're gonna mount up. Well, let's do something more appropriate for the climate. Something sandy. Beetles. Sea battles in the sand. Also see raptors. That would have been appropriate. 1.0 days, didn't get much more than 200 per run. And most of those had to be sold to finance the next run, if I remember correctly. Because 1.0 days, that stuff was expensive. I'm gonna go and kill this thing though. Pay 600 coins for one upgrade, 1,800 coins for another upgrade. That's because it was all just for weapon pieces too. But the gear dropped in the good old days. White Mage, Testimony, yay. I'm probably on cooldown for mounting, aren't I? Yep. Alright, Bandit, that might be a Ranger. Might not be. Gotta find out. No! I'm under attack by Velociraptors. Life is so unfair. Knowing what we know nowadays about dinosaurs, do you think if Square Enix were to go back in time, really, even the crabs attack? That sucks. Why nobody goes here anymore? Product was way more expensive 1.0 days compared to 3.0 mount. There we go, now it's working. Yeah. All I can really say is... It's like, the good old days... I think we only refer to them as the good old days because there were so many of our good old friends that were on it and had such a great time, but there was a lot of drama back then. Oh my goodness. Just he got my draw. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did you know, stuff like that. It's like me. But I don't know. I just remember this is back when we were using Ventrilo. Good old days. This will stab you, mercenary. What are you, a warrior? Maybe a Dark Knight? It was like the PC players on the Ventrilo, you know, they'd be chatting with themselves in the Link Shell chat, but everybody on the PS2 and stuff like that, and the grunts, I guess you can call them, they were still using just the regular typing this out on the chat menu, and they didn't know that folks on the Ventrilo were talking about them. And not necessarily in flowery prose. Alright, let's mount up. Gotta find more goblins. I don't know if they have more goblins. Light scan. wouldn't even really force people that go with me on Dynamis to split the money, but some people hate that. They want free lot everything. Well, it's more exciting that way. Then they probably cheat. Probably cheat. Going over here. I don't know if there is a way to cheat the lotting system. Probably is. It's like if I could take all 3 of my characters, all the alts, into it, I would be aiming for, yeah, free lot, because I've got 3 times better chance of getting drops than all you folks. Problem is, free lot distracts from the run, people focusing on lotting more than doing their job. You can see that. Still know the first guy I ever met in Final Fantasy XI. He escorted me from Batsy to Juno. I think I was called It's Been So Long. That's about right. Deep Elements. I have to think what day it was. Happy Tuesday. Sorry for it being hard to get gear. Yeah, it's how shall we say? I see it for what it is. It's a time sink. It's all about getting it to drag, getting it to last as long as possible, or at least for a year, because we aren't going to be getting much else. Maybe an Empyrean upgrade for Abyssia, so we can get that +2 and +3, but probably not. I mean, not anything else after that. Thief wouldn't be here where it is if it didn't look hard. Unlike my Thief. My Thief sucks. As you can tell, not getting any of the drops that I'm wanting. Per usual. Goblin Bandit! Stab you in little squishy spots. Squishy spots. Compared to Dentrol, a Pururu's hardcore. Dun dun dun. Let's go see what's over here. Lenos pretty hardcore too. I think he's got more relics than I do. Shoot. Lenos has a what's the name of the thief dagger from Abyssia? What was that thing called? I don't remember. I don't know if I'd ever do that. Take that back. I probably would. I probably would. Stab, stab, stab. We got the warrior testimony. We got another Beastmaster. Sorry, Commander Shepard, but this is my favorite testimony on the Citadel. If I ran into like 200 mil, I might make my monk a samurai since it's easy. Here's something I've been wondering about, but haven't really thought about. Do you need key items in what you call it? The places to actually upgrade your gear? Like you have to kill the mega boss, get a thing, or can you just purchase the drops from players that go in there and get the stuff, and then upgrade it without actually going in? Because no, I'm not. I should just level up a 2 and go in there. But yeah. I'm saying Anonymous 3.0 is no different than 1.0 days when comparing currencies. 95% of the players now are so used to things being easier, and when stuff gets back to 12 years ago difficult, when Ryzen Gmo first came out and all the mobs were too evasive for everybody and people were like, WTF, why is it so hard? And I'm just laughing going, no, you don't know what hard is. Some stuff is very X. You need to get drops directly. Sucks. Oh well. Sand Lizard, Alchemist. Yeah, they did nerf the mob's evasion. Square Enix never does that. I don't know. Maybe they got tired of listening to it on the forums. Oh well. 16 or plus accuracy. It's super difficult to get that much. Perhaps. But considering like Rising Jima was the end game, I think just really what people were angry about was just it not being on easy mode, because kind of the two zones, the Estra Zata, and I guess the Estra Zata was kind of a joke in comparison to Rising Jima, but I don't know. They had some cool stuff. You needed +1 everything and plus food with max buffs. Still was impossible to hit really for anything other than pet jobs. Trouble hitting 14 hour actually. Really needed 2 deaths magic burstos. Don't agree with isolating jobs out of an event, i.e. mages only. It's bad design. Nah, I don't know. I like black mages. Beastmaster testimony! I think we're done here. Let's go to warrior testimony. Black mage, good. Blue mage, we'll come back to later. Corsair, we'll come back to later. Dancer, later. Dark Knight! We're gonna go get a Batman testimony. From Batman. Open a new tab. I think I know where I'm going for this one. Ooh! No. Maybe. Gustav is where I was thinking of going. You got Doom Soldiers and Doom Guards that drop it. But not at a very good chance. Orcish Warlord, 45% chance of dropping it. Monastic Cavern. I didn't know he was a Dark Knight. I should have known that. The Adaman Quaidog, 45%. Doom Soldiers, they're a little difficult to get to. They're not too difficult. Tarai, Marai, Canal, Doom Soldiers, but there's a Doom Soldier in Cape Terragon too. Do they only come out at night? They probably only come out at night. He's one of the worser mobs to farm it off. Oh. Let's go to Gustav. Kill some skeletons. Old school FF11 was almost always mages only, I remember, especially Sky, and all DDs had a sub thief, just to land a weapon skill. Still laughed at Paladin men. Just that jump combo doesn't make sense. It's like, you better have a lot of flash. What I didn't like, I know it was necessary, but I still didn't care for it, was Paladins with their Earth Staff. Because it had, like, what, Vitality and maybe some magic defense? Or maybe it was just against the Kirin fight. It's probably just against the Kirin fight. Don't like. But they should really be wearing their, shields. I don't even care if it's a good shield. I mean, it's a Paladin. Oh well, because old school FF11 defense and vitality meant nothing. 20% PDT. That was on the Earth Staff, wasn't it? I can see that now. Survival guide! All that matters was minus DT. I guess that's still the case. Teleportation assistant. Just trying to keep the hate off of 16 other black mages. High quality stabs. Normal was 10%. Crane the brain! Happy Tuesday. Now we're really going back in time. The fact a paladin takes a hit from a notorious monster for 400 to 500 is a bit stupid. Just a normal melee hit. 15 or something. Let's... I like how all the testimonies that we're getting are from Risel's alert areas. Makes sense. Except for, I guess, the Beastman zones. Okay, so much for that idea. Sorrows, Cuffed Old Tunnel. Gustav, that's what I'm looking for. Using tabs. Both normal quality and high quality are the same. You're thinking of Earth Magic Potency, both for 20%. I think they made Paladin now way too good. Nah, Paladin... When Paladin starts out damaging a monk, then it'll be way too good. Wait, what's that? Paladin out damages monk? Oh, trust. I just want the approval route. Nobody else. Can negate almost all damage from anything or nearby. Sama's off to bed. Night night, Sama. Get Spectral Dig ready. Even my crappy paladin can negate a level 130 plus notorious monster from any major damage. I don't think mine can do that. I mean, I haven't really tested it, so maybe it can, but Remember the last time I fought a 130 mob? It wasn't necessarily... Yeah, the last time I fought a high-level bad guy, it wasn't... I didn't have to worry about the damage. That was fine. It was holding on to the hate. That needed work. Like, lots and lots of work. People say my paladin is garbage. No, people would probably say the same about mine. Thanks for the stream. Just poking around on Twitch. Reliving the Final Fantasy 11. Be careful! I've been told people that watch this stream tend to resub. Best of all I played. Not currently playing. You should come back. Come back for a month. Give yourself a goal. Say, I just want to do this. And get it done. Play for a month. Have some fun. Then at the end of the month, if you're still having fun, keep playing. If you're not, say, hey, I got my feet wet. It's cool, but it's best in the past. You should really just play for a month, though. It's the issue. Enmity is a big issue at 119. You need huge enmity build. I agree. If I'm fighting just the 119 mobs with Song and Dent, Song's tanking. And I'm on Thief. Oh, this is awesome. Let you know, Dentro will be subscribing for the next 2 months. Yes! TH button. I think I've got everything that this guy drops. But I just want to do it again anyways, because why not? Job ability, looking for Mug. Come on now. Mug. Not that I think he's got any money to steal. Nope. Let's try steal. Job ability... Steal. Nothing. Oh well, that's cool. Just to be sure, go into quest, objective list, region, Zalart, Gustav Tunnel. Okay, I was thinking maybe they had a Notorious Monster boon listed as a Record of Eminence objective. They don't. I don't know why they don't. You think that would be something that they should do. Boon, Ready's Fang Rush, because Boon Strength is impossible to gauge. Hope they make Dynamis Sarkabard super evil. Yeah. No way, Goblin! I wonder if I was to use an elemental weapon skill, if that would be enough. Probably wouldn't be. I want to see the Beastman Demon summon Vertra. No, 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 no. No. The Dragoon Demons summoning, you know, Vertra Wyverns. That would be awesome. I got a lot of Wyvern wings. Skin, skin, wing, skin, skin, wing. It's not so bad. 307 limit points. There's 10 of them. It's not that many. 3, 4. It's just 5. It's just 5. I guess I don't need Spectral Jig yet. Not until we get to the first Goblin room. Bum, 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 bum. I think I got the Enhancing Sword once. I think I tossed it because, you know, when am I going to do anything on Red Mage? Yeah. Then Mega Dynamis Lord spawns 10 pet dragons. We got Ying. We got Ying 1. We got Ying 2. Ying 3. Infinite Yings. Alright, Mercenaries. Mercenaries Alchemist. We had a white mage in our group one time, and she was kind of depressed because she got her white mage testimony and she went to fight Matt. White mage was her one and only job at the time. And let's just say Matt won. Made her feel kind of unhappy. So we're like, alright guys, whatever you're doing, stop what you're doing. We need to go down to this zone with this lady. We're gonna start killing goblins till we get another white mage testimony. And I don't think we had any thieves in our group, so it took forever. We had such a grand old time. Be like, damn, oh, that's evil. No, you just need a sack puller. Thief. You know, going all like, hey, I'm gonna take all the dragons, we're gonna run this way. Dark Knight Testimony. Dragoon Testimony. Oh, that's probably gonna be Dragon's Avery. No. Sea Serpent Grotto, right? Yep. Oh yeah, we can also go to Devoy. 14% chance there. I like Devoy better than Sea Serpent Grotto. I mean, I like Sea Serpent Grotto. Okay. It's the doors that suck. But, oh well. Old school Dynamis Bosadine strategy. Yeah, train Mega Boss to the entrance of the zone. Good times. Until they added the whole... what's the word I'm looking for? Battlefield area, where if you like run outside of the battlefield area, you get kicked out of the fight. But yeah, a good 6 minutes, get back to the entrance. It's like, alright, we're gonna put Kirby on the main guy. Everybody follow Kirby. Everybody else stand along that wall over there. Don't move. The last time, well, not the last time, but I remember one time when we were trying for the Abo in Dynamis Bosadine. What our strategy was. I was all like, alright, I'll grab the dragons and I'll just run off to the side. But, oh, where were we going? I remember now. Devoy. We're gonna do Teleportation Assistance. Original release. Devoy. Using tabs. We'll take the scenic route through, see if we can find some notorious monsters that might drop some stuff. Probably won't, but scenic route's still scenic. So, trust, that's what we're looking for. Like to have to keep on my toes with a hard zone, or have to pay attention and make good calls, and like anxiety but adrenaline all at the same time. Those were the days that, you know, death every corner. Be careful, be careful, be careful. Sleeps, we need more sleeps. What the hell are you doing back there? So-and-so went AFK, and they decided to heal. And it's like, oh no. You're like, alright, everybody find a good place to die. Whoosh. Almost said happy Thursday. Happy Tuesday, whoosh. Playing skillfully. Felt good. Felt earned. And I think I only used 2 macros back then. There was an assist macro, assist the tank, then a weapon skill macro. And everybody tried to get their weapon skill macro in as quickly as possible, so that, you know, get it before the mob died. You knew you won because you played smart, or you brought enough black mages with you. The odds stacked against you. The good old days. Hey, look everyone! It's Quimaricon. I can't believe I've lost my way. I can't believe that you've been here since 2002, and you still haven't thought, well, I wonder if I crossed that bridge, what would happen? Maybe this is his own personal hell. Probably not. Guacamolemon. Now I'm hungry. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Unless there's gonna be a bad guy that pops out of this. Sometimes there is. Sometimes there ain't. I got a Knight Rider. I guess not. Hey! I got myself a long boomerang. Come on, somebody pop out. Pop out. Dang it. Oh well, no pops. I'm gonna run over here just to be sure. Probably need like placeholders that need to die and stuff. Too many trees. Imagine what this mode will look like on the PS2. Just gotta blur your eyes. That's what it would look like. Wait, what was that rousing symphony? That was the job emote for Bard. I remember this pot. Oh, this is where we were doing a monkey fight for me, and we didn't kill the notorious monsters fast enough before all the other mobs respawned, and it was messy. Dendril, when do you feel was the starting point for Final Fantasy XI going too easy? Abizia. Really? I don't recall that one at all, because nobody ever uses it. Abizia for most people. A lot of people really enjoyed Abizia. They felt it was very refreshing because it felt like a different game. And I can agree with that. Dancer release. I mean, Dancer as a sub-job comes in handy, but at the same time, it really doesn't do much to increase your DPS. I mean, soloing on Monk with a Dancer sub, the big problem with it was simply, that's the word I'm looking for. I don't remember the word I'm looking for. Now I know where I was supposed to be going. Can we go this way from here? Are we stuck over there? Do I need to go back? I think I need to go back. No, I can take the water. We'll take the water. Go this way. COP was tough. Yes, but that's why so many people loved it. Because it was okay for games to be tough back then. It's not okay for games to be tough nowadays. I'd like the game to be a little harder than it is now. Just a little bit harder. Handicap yourself out. Don't use any trust NPCs. It's not jokingly easy. If it wasn't easy, I'd play 14. I get folks that are like, why are you playing by yourself? And I'm like, because that's what I want to do. They're like, why don't you party with other players? And I'm like, because I don't want to. It's like, well, you don't like other players? I'm like, I like other players fine. Why are you fighting in this zone? This zone gives too low XP. Alright, people. Why do you act like trolls? But yeah. Try to solo high-level mobs. Maybe. Maybe that's why I'm leveling Beastmaster. Or Beast Rider. Where is your ride, Beast Rider? That's what I want to know. These are the things that keep me up at night. I should get back into playing on Lanos Rep. Should. There is a point where your job is incapable, though. Character is pretty challenging. So you're still at level 50, or were you able to get everything up to level 55 yet? Every job has their own caps in terms of what they can do. Except for Beastmaster, they can do anything. Especially if they sub White Mage, they can also main heal. Alright, I need to go back this way. And then take the off-ramp. Going over there, Beast, etc. and go beyond. Done anything on it since beating 5-2 fight. Well, that was a good spot to call it a day. 5-2 fight. At level 50, it's a Taru. Not something everybody's ever done. But it was with trust NPCs. Angola is getting my thief stronger. Scholar! Probably another job that can probably rise above, especially when it comes to soloing. Especially. So where are we going? I'm going to make a left at the next T intersection. Then there should be a portal thingy that will take us into the monastic cavern. There it is. Yeah. Or maybe there isn't a portal. Maybe we just have to just run in there. Looks like we're just going to run in there. That's cool. It's me just beating myself up. Happy with the strength of my thief. I wish Cynic was a little bit better, but yeah. Kotaku was the article that was talking about the oh, I can't remember the name of the server, but basically the private server where it's capped in 2005, and you got folks that are going through the game as the good old days, all the difficulty, and all that fun stuff. Want to be 100% best you can be. Don't want to be perfect. Just happiness 95%. Just want to be strong. I'm starting to get more into the strategy of Thief when it comes to party alliance fights. Doing less on the damage side. What? Would you do so much damage? Sure, it's quite strong. Being perfect is a little too much for me. Also, space is an issue. All I want is a login screen with 16 characters, all with best in slot gear for different jobs. Actually, no, best in slot gear for just monk. Monk on everybody. That would be awesome. 16 monks. No, maybe. Probably not. I believe there's a notorious monster, Orcish Warlord, somewhere in this part of the zone. And if so, we're going to go stab him in the face. See if we can get his testimony from him. If not, wait, I already got the Dark Knight testimony. What am I here for? Dragoon testimony, that's right. Orcish Dragoon. That's what I'm looking for. Problem I have is mages paying attention to me. Don't get buffed or healed. Thief without buffs is garbage. Thief without hit points, not so great. Like, I'd sneak attack that, but yeah, I'm dead. Orcish Predator, making a right. Zerker, we're here. Did I make a wrong turn? No, I'm going the right way. Surprisingly, Orcish Veteran, Orcish War Chief. That's Paladin, right? Mother War Chief. Champion is a monk. Right over here. There's another job that works without hit points. There's got to be one job works without hit points. I can't think of it right now, though. Far the Killer. There was a player in Quetzalcoatl. That was their character name. Far the Killer. Somebody misread it one time and thought their character name was Fart He Killer. But I guess that was kind of mean. Archer's Prelude. Wait, so that was a bard I killed? Fight just dregs. You have no buffs. Fart Killer. Beastman Seal. Orcish Dreadnought. There's the Warlord. That's who I'm looking for. Not that I need him anymore. That sounds like an orc name. Yeah, let's get some TH stuff going on. It's misreading therapist. The rapist. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna see every time I see the word therapist now. Yep. Never unsee it. Really? You dropped nothing? Except some gil? Gil? Really? My work here is done. Why haven't the orcs destroyed this little altar yet? You think they would have. You think they would have really, you know, or at least put some of their orc stuff on here, but no. I shouldn't complain. Guess I'm going to complain. Yep. Orc ready's a funny smell. Quick! Fast cast escape! Get us out of here! It's the fuzz. They really didn't like that joke. Sean Connery, Celebrity Jeopardy. I like Sean Connery. Yeah, he's an actor that really just doesn't give a flip. So like, I'm playing a Russian submarine captain, but I'm gonna talk with a, is it Scottish or Irish accent? I think it's a Scottish accent. So yeah. There was another time that he was playing, I think, a Japanese man. I think. Was that the one with Wesley Snipes? I think it was the one with Wesley Snipes. And, still speaking with a Scottish... No! No, 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 no. That wasn't the one with... It was Highlander! Rising Sun. Yeah, he wasn't Japanese in that one. He just spent a lot of time in Japan. And, yeah, that's how that one went. That's an album. Oh. He was Egyptian and Highlander. Okay, he just used a Japanese sword. Maybe. He didn't look Egyptian, but what do I know? Uh-oh. Segohage. I hope I said that right. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, I got a devoid copper key. That's good. I got aggro behind me too. That's all my fault. Sorry. Stabbing. I don't even know the fart killers. Sorry, fart killers even drop a ranger testimony. I don't even know if I need a ranger testimony. I may already have one. I have a red mage testimony, but nope, there it is. Ranger testimony just showed up. And here's our dragoon. So let's hit the TH button on the dragoon. All the extra buttons. Pretty, please, can I have them now? You know what I need? Sleep bolts. So I can keep all these other dudes slept. Didn't happen though. This is the part of the battle music that, if this is still playing, chances are you're gonna die. Stuff just got real. White mage just ran out of magic points. Tank is red dotting. Bloody bolts, so you don't need no healer. It's true. That's how Thief was broken. They got the evasion. They got the sleep bolts to take care of the ads. They got the bloody bolts to keep the hit points coming back. Life was good. Alright, there's a Dreadnought, and... oh, there's another Orcish Dragoon. So let's take the Orcish elevator. Yugudo, they don't have no elevator. Quaidov, no elevator. Orcs? Orcs have an elevator, because they're orcs, and this makes sense. So load some notorious monsters on Thief with bloody bolts. Spent so much on bolts. Beastman blood to make the bolts, not cheap in the good old days. You know what? Just in case I aggro all the bad guys in that next room, I'm gonna get out of healer. Just to be safe. 2 dragoons. Oh yeah. Actually, hold on a sec. Hold on. This is probably on cooldown, so I won't be able to use it. Well, so much for that idea. I'm gonna switch target over here. Stab. There were 35k a single quiver back then. Quiver? Yeah, that sounds right. But the good news is you were on Thief. You're able to make that back farming on mobs. Well, maybe. Probably. Dragoon testimony. Alright, Dragoon testimony done. Monk testimony. We got Ninja. We got Puppet Master. We'll worry about later. Ranger we got. Red Mage we got. Samurai. I don't even know where Samurai testimony would be. Oh, Castle Low. Huh. Really? 50% chance dropping off the Agudo Templars. Castles of All Baileys, other place that you can go to. Gore Demon and Blood Demon. 33% chance and 16% chance. Agudo Templar, where are you? You're going to be downstairs. That one spot that I want to go to. Gore Demon. 7 total spawns. I think I know where to go for those. Yeah, I think I know where I need to go. 42% drop off those guys. We'll give that a shot. See if my warp ring is off the cooldown. Yup. Had sleep bolts, acid bolts, and bloody bolts. My character developed black lung, farming the gills for bloody bolts. Extra minus 12.5% defense down. Helped a lot. Ugudo Templar is top floor, fall through the trap door where the avatar spawn. No, we're not going there. Fighting crabs. Definitely up. Defensed up. Passable. So they're just adjusting the Nexus Cape. I want to say the Nexus Cape still works if you don't have any trust in the party. Maybe. By adjusting, you mean breaking. About time. They're just going to turn the Nexus Cape into a job ability that will let you teleport to anywhere in the world that your party leader's at. I don't know that. That's just how I would do it. Where were we going again? Oh yeah. Zabal Baileys. Alright, teleport assistance. We'll do original release. Yeah, that'll count. Next page. Castles Evolve. I mean, it says something when you would rather go to Castles of All Baileys than Castle O. It says something. Mundane Bear. Happy Tuesday. She'll let you port anywhere where party leader is, unless it's an instance. Or somewhere you've never been before. Should. It should. I'll agree with that. We're gonna do not magic. We're gonna do trust. We're gonna do Puru and all that fun stuff. Should be some restrictions. No, I think you should just lift all the restrictions. Just say, let the players do what they want to do. It's not that... It's not going to be game-breaking. It might be game-breaking. Now that I think about it, it's probably going to be game-breaking. We're going to fix the Nexus Cape. And then players are going to be like, but I tossed it! Because it wasn't working, and it was just... negative inventory space. I only have 4 Mog wardrobes. Don't break the game. Break the game! You can fix it later. And they're like, okay, this isn't working as intended. Nexus Cape is retrievable. Don't tell them that. Item search. Nexus Cape. Instances of the Nexus Capes were found in the following systems. Mog wardrobe number 4. It's infinite. Just getting chest and port Juno. Chest. Demon Pawn. I'm looking for Gore Demon, right? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I think. Yeah, Gore Demons. See if I remember the way. Probably don't. You get lost easily. And this place reminds me a lot of Southern Sandoria for some reason. Just the layout. Just for some reason. Making a left, another left, then a right, then another right, Demon Knight, pawns, and other stuffs. I think they're at the bottom of the well. Maybe. Maybe not. One way to find out. I remember it. This is where I came for my Paladin testimony. Because they dropped off some of the demons here. Yeah. Wouldn't have thought Samurai, though. A lot of people I did Dunamis with want me to make a D-Wine-animous D-Link shell. I was like, oh god, no. Spent a summer in my youth farming Dark Pact and other money drops from Notorious Monsters in the next zone. The one with the music. Simpler and wasted times. Lotharex? I hope that's how you pronounce it. Happy Tuesday. Oh, my, simpler and happier and possibly time-wasting times would have been, at Nightwell. Fishing up moat carps. Yeah, done that crap for 7 years. Closest friends came back and said, hey man, we're getting the band back together. Definitely coming back. So those people will do anything. Anything. Yeah. Spectre Jig. there a gore demon down there? I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Cheat again just to be sure. Okay, so out of the 4 drops that I could have picked, I picked the wrong one. Who knew, right? Just double check. Since we're over here and stuff, sounds like those Call of Duty World War II commercials. That's a good thing though, right? No, commercials aren't good. Call of Duty's okay. I had fun with it. Bizzle Demon. Doom Demon. Arc Demon. No treasure chest. Totally getting the band back together. Leaving Siren make me cry. Yeah. I could see that. That would be depressing. But it's not like you can't always go back. They're like, hey man, I'm back. And you're like, where is everybody? Like, oh, they went to Asura. Just don't know their new character names because, you know, everybody changes their names nowadays. I'm going to run all the way over to the next spot. I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to. Playing World of Warcraft and watching Final Fantasy 11 streams. We all know which game I truly want to play. It's funny because on the weekends when I'm watching or I'm playing Final Fantasy 11, I'm watching World of Warcraft streams or stuff on YouTube. Mostly the lore. I like keeping up with that. Put so for life. Bought this Legion expansion and damn it, I'm getting my money's worth. Where the guy plays from beginning to end with one of his best friends and his friends start to quit one by one. So sad. And he hangs it up and says it's time to move on. And we go into tears. I still don't see Gore Demon. I was probably doing it wrong. Probably. It's not a notorious monster, is it? You know, now that I think about it, it's probably a notorious monster. Blood Demon. Drops a demon pen, a Yagudo freezer, samurai testimony as a Volkov or key. Just don't know what I'm doing anymore, do I? No game is special when you get that kind of feels. FF11 is great. It's people either the good old days, they either loved it or they hated it. Like really loved it or really hated it. And that's truth that Square Enix did something right. But at the same time, those are mixed relationship. Demon Commander, Chancellor, Demon's Elemental, Commander, General, Chancellor, Magistrate, Elemental. Blood Demon, that's one of the ones I'm looking for. It's over there. How do you get over there? I know how to get over there. I'm gonna hop up. Spectral Jig so I don't get all that stuff. Hated the game at times. Gran Turismo 2 I hated at times. And that was probably the only game that I threw the controller the most. So like, I love this game. Ever since then, I think for grinding MMOs. I don't know. Still have trouble doing the grind sometimes. It's great if you have like a group of friends, folkish friends. And you're like, yeah, let's do this. Laws sometimes won't make the game appealing, too perfect, sometimes bad. Too shiny, sometimes bad. Too many upskirt shots, bad. Anyway, well, actually, no, man. That's a good thing. Could be. Alright, so I believe the Blood Demon is behind me, right? Yeah. So, we're gonna hop down this one. Turn around, and will he be right around the corner? Probably not. Arc Demon. There he is. Blood Demon. He's probably a notorious monster. No, he's incredibly easy. sec. Although I really wanted to use Bully, I really wanted to do this instead. So we snug up behind them. Thieves do it from behind. Samurai, Testimony, and a Yugudo Freezer! And also a Demon Pen. What's next? Testimony, Scholar Testimony. Okay, so that was the last one I needed for the Maat Cap. No, I take that back. Scholar I got. Summoner I got. Thieves I already did a long time ago. White Mage I have. Okay, so we are good. Let's go change jobs. Like a dozen times. We're out of inventory space. Oh no. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm gonna drop the Demon Pen. I know I don't want to, but we just did it. What else can I drops? There's some of that Wyvern skin. Insect Wing. There's only one of yous. I can get rid of yous. Buy yous. And I still have a Scroll of Instant Warp. I'm gonna need to get rid of that. Because he's gonna give us another for our winnings. This should be good. Alright. And time to warp. Warp, warp, warp. Wanting everything now, never have to work for anything. Spoon-fed mentality. It's just the casual market is such a big market that companies, they try to, you know, appeal to because you can make a lot of money that way. Very rarely can you be successful with a niche product like Dark Souls. That's why I keep looking over there. Dark Souls. Why was that as popular as it was? It was really hard, but I guess really rewarding at the same time. You never know what you miss something until it's gone. Sometimes. So in a way, I do like stuff being hard to earn, that appreciation. So you treasure the things you get. Casuals have ruined the MMO market though, with their casualness. I'm pretty casual. For a guy that always keeps his hair tied back nowadays. Alright, over here. Actually, no, let's go to... We can use the boat, save some gil. We'll go up to Relude Gardens. We're going to do Teleportation Assistance. Then we're going to do... Favorites. No. Original release areas. Relude Gardens. Using tabs. We'll go set our home point. I guess we'll set our home point over by home point number 1. Nah, we'll set our home point over here. I guess I'll just go down the list and start at the top, work my way down till the bottom. So I really wish they would fix this so that you just run in here and then it would simply, you know, do the animation of, you know, going down there versus hitting the button. It's like, hey, do you want to go into your mock house? It's like, no, I just wanted to click the button. Most of the stuff on Lenos' Thief I have soloed if it was possible, otherwise was Link Show related and farm pops and such. Unity, need friends, something of it. Guess there's tiers of casuals. The tier I'm talking about wouldn't have the attention span to figure out play online. Oh, what is more difficult? Navigating or figuring out play online or programming a VCR? It's too much. It doesn't hold your hand. Well, there's a reason for that. Okie dokie. Moogle. I need to change jobs. Let's do a main job. Let's do warrior. It doesn't really matter what sub job I pick. Because, you know, I ain't gonna get a sub job when I'm doing this. Alright, so yeah, that's... I got some good pieces on here. I could probably do better with that, but we'll just make do. I'm actually farming the Alexandrites. Don't intend to spend gills on them. Play online setup was the first boss of the game. That was everybody's gear check. Rebirth of Sword. Happy Tuesday. Alright. hitting the button, going back out to town. Area you entered from. They're like, hey, you want to set your home point here? Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do that. We also have to sell off some of this junk we've acquired. I think there is one NPC vendor in Relude Gardens. I think she's over by the auction house. Mithra child, if I remember correctly. The one thing that I hate the most, when you spend an hour and a half doing thievy stuff on your thief, and, you know, stuff, and then you hop onto another job, and it's like you got gravity on or something terrible. A lot of people are really lazy. Don't want to put forth any effort of any sort, but expect the world to be handed to them. One day it will, if it lasts that long. World owes me a living. No, it's... Here's my prediction. Robots are going to take over. That's just the way it is. But it's going to turn into, I guess, a pseudo-utopia where robots do everything, and humans just become the pets, and the robots will take care of us. The difficult part is simply waiting for society to be comfortable with that. I figured another 20 years is going to be illegal for us to own our own cars. Thief is the only job to do most farm stuff on without feeling like you've wasted your time. Treasure Hunter is awesome. HG, there is a game being made in the MMO market called that, based on like EverQuest and FF11. That was Pantheon. That's right. We'll see how it actually turns out. It was what was the word I'm looking for? I'm not gonna say it's gonna be oh, what was it? No Man's Sky. They were saying, yeah, you're gonna be able to do this and this and this, and it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna do this. And turns out, they're like, nope, it's gonna be a game with microtransactions everywhere. Not that No Man's Sky had what you call it, microtransactions, but people were really pissed off about it because it's like they promised this, they promised that. Drop the ball on Vanguard. And sell. Alright, so what are we selling tonight? Venom Potion. 6 of them, goodbye. Hair meat. Oh, that's right, because we killed a couple rabbits. There would have been a time I would have never sold my honey. That time has passed. No, I'm definitely holding on to that. And Thunder 2, 800 gil. You can probably stick it on the auction house, and it might sell. Shellra 4, level 68. Not doing it. I'm going to hold on to the spirit packs only because there is a chance that I don't know those yet. It's not a very good... No. It's like, maybe I don't know it on my bard yet. And I'm like, no. Deal with that another day. Not doing that today. No, actually, I actually wanted to hold on to those. Orc Piercer. These things used to go for thousands. They had to nerf the price because there were too many players farming it. And then, I say players, there were too much RMT farming that stuff and then selling it to an NPC vendor and having some good old times. Long Boomerang, level 33. Oh, it's got +2 agility on it. That would have been pretty decent at level 33. Nowadays, no. Not decent at all. Flesh out a bit. About your robot AI takeover theory, I think humans will end up going some Deus Ex route and get augments. Perhaps. Can I tell? And I don't want to be pledging on an MMORPG that could fail. It probably will blow. I think Whoosh is still missing a few elemental spirit packs since it was Michael who was a summoner back then. And I played multiple characters. It's easy for me to check. There's a menu. But I'm a filthy casual and that requires more effort. I really don't. There's like, the completionist part of me says you should get that done. And then the other part of me says probably not. Classic WoW announcement. I didn't see the announcement. I heard that they were getting it ready. I still think it was kind of a lame that they thought, hey, there's these guys that are playing WoW for free, but only in the vanilla thing. You know, we could do that, except charge them money. Thanks, Activision. Private vanilla servers. An official one would be awesome. That was the big thing. Vanilla WoW, players in FF11 were giving WoW players a lot of grief, saying, WoW sucks, it's too easy. I played WoW in vanilla. A lot of it was easy. A lot of it was hard. They had elites in the world zone. Won't find that nowadays. Or maybe we'll. I haven't played it in years. Would have been singing in Final Fantasy XI Classic up until Wings of the Fallen. No, Wings of the Goddess. Classic FF11 server, but it's kind of dead. Wings of the Goddess, right before Bizia. They do official stuff, not a pirate. If they ever discontinue service, so there's like no way to actually play FF11 except on a private server, I don't have a problem with that. Just kind of like if they don't sell the game that you want to play in your country and you really want to play it, but you just can't legally buy it, I think it's okay to pirate that too. But that's the only times. Alright, so it's not in alphabetical order, is it? No, it's in order that it is on... Oh, that's cool. So you got Warrior, Monk, White Mage, Black Mage, Red Mage. I didn't go for Thief because I've already done Thief. Dark Knight. Didn't do Paladin because I already got Paladin. Beastmaster, Bard, Ranger, Samurai, Ninja, Dragoon, Summoner. Ha! It's kind of cool. Alright, so I never noticed that that's how they were sorted before. FF11 totally shut down. I might try a private server, but even then, I'm not sure. My friends wouldn't be there. They might be. FF11 still acclaimed one of the hardest MMORPGs of all time in vanilla. Yeah. People conflated time spent doing something as the level of difficulty. There was in the 90s that there was that theory of did you get your money's worth, especially on this RPG. If you had spent 60 bucks on an RPG back in the 90s and it was over within a couple hours, people would be outraged. Totally outraged. Wait. Wasn't I just supposed to trade it to him? And he does a thing? There's probably something else going on. Who came up with this trust magic anyway? Blah. Come on, dude. Now that you've reached the stars, there's nothing left that I can do for you. Unless you'd like to go another round with frail old me, if you're up to it. When you're ready, I'll be waiting for you at Holar's Peak. Oh, and don't forget to bring along Warrior's Testimony. But just because I'm old, doesn't mean I'm not a busy man. I don't need any half-hearted whippersnappers begging on me. We're gonna be reading quite a bit of that. Okay, so I just have to talk to him. I don't have to trade him anything. But yeah. Waiting 72 hours to do an event compared to 24 hours isn't a matter of difficulty. You know what I love about F11? Punting Tarus! Yeah, let the actual content be hard, make the fights hard, but don't go, wait a week, finish the rest of this mission. Ready to use the punt? Alright, he said Holar's Peak, right? I think he did. So we're going to travel to another home point. If Square Enix was to take out all the home point crystals tomorrow, I don't know if I'd want to keep playing. Run far! You got the Grotto, home point number 1. Yes, please. So you do the hard and extreme fights. Destroyed all the extreme fights. At full relic. Best in slot Dragoon. Remember when COP came out and people were rushing to finish the story to get to see? And then they nerfed it, and those who finished it already got raged. Yes! Yes, I do. It's like, it was towards the end. I think they had already started Treasures of Ot Urgon when they said, oh, you don't lose any XP now when you die in the BCNMs for Chains of Promathia. They were pissed. They're like, do I get a refund on all that XP I lost before the update? And I'm like, no. Oh, well. Beat Life on Extreme. Burning Circle. I'm gonna trade stuff. Where's my warrior? I haven't hummed the tune out of my... because I don't want y'all to get that song stuck in your head, because it's probably one of the worst songs I've stuck in your head. But trying to remember, beating on the walls of heartache. Bang, bang. We're gonna do Shattering Stars for the warrior. First came out, the fights were 10 times harder. Yep. I didn't feel any community in 14. They fixed it relatively early in the COP. Everything is just instance and level capped. Felt way more isolated in 14. Even 11 is more engaging with people than 14. Current state. Grandma got ran over by a ring. Just no way to keep a song stuck in your head when they're playing Christmas carols. There's just something sinister about it. But, oh well. It's probably something on a subconscious level. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first fight this night, I give you Matt. Whack! Whack! Matt uses Mighty Strikes. He missed! Do it again, man. Ow! That was a mighty fine display of skill there, Cynical. I just auto-attacked. You've come a long way. The current battlefield kill time is 40 seconds. Too weak. Cyniquil. Why? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna do items. Let's just go ahead and use that there warp scroll. He gave us a warp scroll, right? Where'd the warp scroll go? No warp scroll? Really? Seriously? But they used to give us a warp scroll, and we would use that to warp home, and I'm subbing Black Mage. Still have NPs. Oh well. Final Fantasy 14 found it tougher to meet people. There was no X-City chat, and that usually helps. Just gold sellers. Lots of gold sellers. 14 fights, super scripted. Way more than 11. Patterns never changed. They even, like, color code where you're supposed to be standing on the floor. 14 with all my 11 friends, so it wasn't an issue. That's how it should be done. That way, 14 players are like, I'm kind of bored. There's nothing to do today. What should we do? We can go to 11? Like, yeah, let's log on to 11. No, wait. I have to update Final Fantasy 11. One file at a time. Might take a couple hours. 2 rotations, no timing and positioning on attacks. Other players. Just don't stand in the fire. FF11, you could stand in the fire. Unless you were fighting a dragon. Then you had to, like, stand on its back leg, because that was the safest place. Just don't get a, you know, don't make the tail swipe thing go on. 1, 2, 3 until Mom is dead. I had a nickel every time I heard this. Hey, Matt. I kicked your butt. I gotta talk to you a second time? Seriously? Now that you've reached the stars, there's nothing left I can do for you. Unless you'd like to go another round with frail old man. It's up to you. That is. When you're ready, I'll be waiting for another thing. Hold on, don't forget to bring... Yeah. So... do I just need to change the job? And go talk to him again? I don't need to, like... I guess there isn't another quest that I need to get. Probably not. Skill chains, such a cool feature. 14 no skill chains. There isn't any skill chains in 14, is there? Look up elemental properties and what skills, time of your attacks. Working with folks. Using the auto translator. I think they have an auto translate feature in 14, don't they? Probably. Maybe not. No, they probably don't, because don't they have a server separated by region? Probably. It's always FF11 has nothing cool, or Final Fantasy 14 has nothing cool. WoW had nothing cool. Knights of the Round. No. KOTOR. Knights of the Old Republic had nothing cool. Evercrest had nothing cool. Pong. Had nothing. Cool. Segregated servers. I remember one time I was in Welcome Dunes waiting for a party invite, and there were a couple players there that were typing in Spanish with each other. And it's all like typing it back out in my link shell chat. And it's like, hey, who knows how to speak Spanish? You're like, I do. I'm like, I'm gonna type this, and I need you to tell me if they're talking about me. Because I think they're talking about me. Nothing special. World feels real and massive. Lots of mystery. Pajamas. 14 also has pajamas. German. 14 never had that. 11 was my first. Remember, there was also things about the first, though. It's always a special place. Then I proceeded to talk to NPCs and /A thinking they were people. I want to change my main job. I'm going to do monk this time. And I'm going to support it with a black mage, because, as I would say at Taco Bell, damage dealer supreme with cheese. Yeah, I'll just keep the wolf ring on. We're going to select internet, we're going to go here, and no, we're going to go there. And fun times. Everything is just laid out for you. Go here, kill this, do that. And probably several others love 14, but your opinion is your own, to be honest. Everyone has their own opinions. And yeah. Doesn't mean they're right. Everyone is entitled to their opinions, no matter how wrong they may or may not be. I really wanted to enjoy 14. I really did. So I've seen quite a few very decent music videos, or I guess AMV type stuff, and it makes the game look a lot better than I guess it is. I really want to drop this. And we're going to drop that one. Really? That one. I know I could be trading these to like the, what do you call it? Goblin. But, goodbye, cursed key. Alright, more inventory space. Just like to back my opinions up with facts and reason, not just say it sucks, because it sucks. What people do. If you ever try out 14, come to Midgar some more. Try to get 14 a chance. I might play it this weekend. They have a free login thing for 14 right now. At least until I think first of the year. I think they only let you play for like 4 days. Then it's all like, alright, time's up, get out. Thanks for money. I'm going to talk to you again and see what he says. Talk to him twice. Thinking about it. Do it. Monk testimony. I can do it. I like doing that. Didn't look at the text spam, but I'm pretty sure we're going to Gideus, right? When you're ready, I'll be waiting for you at Balgaz Days. Is it Deus or Deas? Probably Days. Makes me always want to go back and play, but then I log in and log out within 5 minutes. It's the crafting. Crafting always wants to make you play. Played free login campaign 14 for like 1 hour. It was bored. 4 days in a row. Once you start the free trial, it ends 4 days later. Okay. So I just gotta call in sick on Friday and Monday. Like the music, the story, graphics. Graphics were fun. I don't even care about graphics anymore, though. Still play Pokemon. Graphics suck in that. Story sucks in that. And even some of the gameplay. Why do I play it? Oh well. Where am I going? I'm going back to Suruta Baruta. Gideus. Homeboy number 1. Yes. MMOs are always boring. Crafting 14 while watching you right now. Shiny doesn't mean fun. I have fun solo. I don't know. I mean, if you have really good friends and you've been playing the same game with each other for like a long time, it really doesn't matter which game you're playing, as long as you're with your friends, having a good time, making progress. Playing with people is better. Yes. Also, gear system is way better and fleshed out in 11. Yeah, 11 has a lot of stupid gear with, like, stupid stats on it. It's like, why'd you make this? Where would this ever be used? And I'm like, well, all this gear with negative stats on it. Players thought if you had that equipped when you went to go fight Matt, and then swapped out for something else, he would have those negative stats. That's, you know, nothing to say that didn't work, but... Monk! Testimony goes in the slot. It's thinking about it. We're gonna do Shattering Stars, but we're gonna do it on Monk. Also known as, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Clear time, 28 seconds. I'm gonna take 28 seconds just to run up to him. If I like boost a Chi Blast. Abilities, job ability, boost. I'm going to punch the old man in the face. In the face! What the hell? Finally! The game didn't want me to finish it in 28 seconds. That's all. It's the only thing I can think of. It's fine, I didn't want to break the clear time record anyways. 42 seconds. Oh well, at least we got enough MP for warp. Better have enough MP for warp. Final Fantasy 11 broken. Stream over. I guess I shouldn't have boosted. That probably will screwed it up. Oh, still punched him in the face pretty hard. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, click the thingy. Come on, button. We ain't got all day. Button. Button. I can click the turret, but I can't click the button. Click the button. I swear I'm not gonna drink it tonight. From the Bud Light thingy. It's got Sprite in it without any liquor. I forgot what Sprite tasted like without Seagram 7 in it. Damage and accuracy. I was like, that's so cool. Geomancer. What position you're standing in relation to the mob. Gave bonuses to, I think, your nukes. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a little too complicated. I'm glad I'm not a mage. That was like the conversation I had with myself. Alright, our main job now is going to be a white mage. Not exactly sure how geared out my white mage is, but we're going to be punching stuff with a staff, so should be fun. Suppose we could try to out-cure him too, but yeah. Area you entered from. That weather and direction facing affected crafting. It does! I think they said it doesn't, but I'm like, you lie. Then you overly simplify the system and it just gets boring. Sometimes. And it's like there was this one time that I was really sick. I think it was food poisoning. This is a joke that I stole from FF11 Auction House. And, sick, dying, really should have gone to the hospital, but I really wanted to finish leveling Puppet Master. I'm trying to remember the name of the player that typed that, but oh well. It was all good times. I'm big on simple games usually bore the stuff out of me. Well, you don't like rock, paper, scissors? That game's awesome. Tic-tac-toe, Simon. These games are great, especially if you've been drinking. Fighting games, for example. Okay, yeah, that's not simple. Wait. They made a fighting game based off of Johnny Gat's in it. And it's just basically like 2 buttons. And I think players hate it. Terribly hate it. Street Fighter is a snooze fest for me. Guilty Gear, like, OMG, so much stuff you can do. Where are we going for this one? Volga's Deus. That's Orkland, isn't it? I think it is. Does this game have any rare items anymore like D-Ring before? They still have D-Ring. I still use the Defending Ring on my Paladin. Kraken Club is still a high item, but... Kraken Club, unfortunately, they've raised the levels of all the gear to like 119, and I don't know if they have a 119 version of the Kraken Club yet. They might, but not so sure. Tony Note? Is it Tony Not or Tony Note? Tony Notul, maybe. Probably killed that. Killed being a bad thing. Probably didn't pronounce it correctly. Happy Tuesday, nonetheless. First-person shooters with good stories. Halo, Call of Duty. Hate mainstream first-person shooters like Call of Duty. Wait. Call of Duty has a good story. Love Doom. Wolfenstein. Was there a story in Doom? So, like, all your buddies are dead. It's only up to you. No, what do we know? Kraken Club would be great. For, like, leveling up White Mage. Solo. That would be great. What? Nobody asked you. No. Why don't you want to play White Mage? Yeah, she didn't have anything to say to that. We're going to travel to another home point. I think we're going to do Goosterberg. Palborough Mines, home point number 1. Yes. Well, still rare and expensive, not useful. Bioshock. Oh, the first one? Yeah. Doom 2016. Good story. Oh, that Doom. I thought you were talking about the, you know, the one back from the... God, what year did that come out? 95? Maybe 94? Wolfenstein? Simple but fun. Gameplay is chaotic. Visually appearing. Cat says, meat myth kebab? No, kitty. Kitty Geomancer. Can't do much with the formula. Skyrim. First person shooter. Could be. Probably is. Walgroom Shine. This is not Balga's Days. I went to the wrong place. Was that the last place we went to? Might have been. Don't remember. Suppose I could cheat. Yeah, we're gonna do cheat. This ain't good. Oh, for a second there, I didn't think I was gonna zone out. Skyrim is very fun. Still is. Always ended up getting sidetracked in Skyrim and quitting. There's so much stuff you can do. I don't know. That's... A lot of the people were like, the story in Skyrim is great, the lore is great, the voice acting is superb. It's like it's the same 5 voice actors. They just use a different pitch on their thingy to make it sound like it's different. Hi, how you doing? Yeah? Yeah? No? No! Stop that! What are you doing? Go on. Get off my chest. Sorry about that. Got attacked by a cat. We're gonna travel to another home point. I was like, where is Balga's Deus? Is that Gideus? Could be. We're gonna do regional info, conquest. I should have checked this. Palborough Mines, Walgroom Shrine. That's what it was called. Surut Baruta had Balga's Deus. There it is. We're gonna go there again. Calls a linear gameplay. Looked over to attack kitten. No, I'll beat you. She was purring that whole time too. Just doing the side quests. Never beat the story. That's what I'm doing in Final Fantasy 15. Side quest. I think Balga's Deus is the orc one. No, that's Holaris Peak. That one I know. I don't know why I know that one, but Balga's Deus was one we were just at. That's probably why I was thinking that. It's like, they're not going to send us back to the same one twice, are they? Oh, that's why Walgrim Shrine made sense, but oh well. Why'd you just be 2 zones to go into? Maybe they thought that, maybe they thought navigating Palborough Mines was just too time-consuming. Fall Guys Days. Why not? It's based on the job's home city. Oh, well, no. So why would they send Monk here? I think they would send Monk to like Bastock. Paladin to get in Sandy. Warrior we did in Sandy. I didn't think that was very accurate, but oh well. Gonna do trade. We're looking for a white mage testimony. I'm not sure if I can beat this with the auto attack. Probably can't. Wouldn't it be awesome if I could? Shattering Stars, white mage. No. I'm already fighting Matt. I don't need to fight you and Matt at the same time. Do not chew on the ear. Seriously, cat. Smoke artifact from Bestock. It starts there. And I think it might end there. But yeah, there's a Gulka in a bar in Port Bastook that you start. And he sends you out to some caves. And you go kill some stuff, pop some guys. Love fight kitty. She's being weird. You know, cats. They're weird. Wow. Really? That was a mighty fine display of skill there. 1 auto attack. That's it. 41 seconds. Current battlefield clear time is 20 seconds. What are they, like flea hacking or something? Probably. Warp. Yay for warps. Man, I hope this counts. Don't think I'm supposed to talk to him again or something, man. Bet fastest clear time is with Thief. I could see that. Play auto attack. Dead. Please. We're going to enter the residential area. I think when I do the ranger one, I'm going to do that with the movement speed shoes. You want to break your tooth or something? Don't chew on that. She don't listen. She don't care. She's a cat. Cats don't care. Mage. Oh shoot! I gotta do this one. Black mage. We'll do a red mage sub. Followed by black mage. Don't laugh at my black mage gear. It sucks. Well, like, it's really. Well, it's not. Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it was. It's still on the bad side. We're gonna select an area to exit to. We're gonna do Relief Gardens. It's gonna say, hey, you want to save your home? I'm like, no! Quit asking me that. So are you getting Mad Hat tonight? That's the plan. I don't know how many more fights I have to do. This is gonna be fight number 4. I'm gonna spend most of the time running from the Mog House to Matt. Actually, I should just sub-thief for that. For the fleas. But I like the warps better. Warps are great. She runs so slow. And I know I can telepoint Crystal from the one by the Mog House to this one, but with the zoning, I think they're just as slow. It's probably a little faster. The menus, and all the other fun stuff. I wonder, Matt, you think he's really the boss of Juno? You think, what's his name? Kalmanut? Nut? I don't know how to say it. He was just like the, how shall we say, pretend boss. I can see Matt running places, or running this place. Knock, knock. Now that you've reached stars, blah blah blah, Black Mage Testimony, Hilar's Peak. So we're going back to, almost said Gustaberg. Going back to Ronfar. Think it's Tenshoto who really runs stuff. Cows. Somebody was asking, because Dissidia, the Final Fantasy fighting game, they're bringing out all the villains from all the games. But somebody was like, who should be the villain for 11 and 14? And I was like, well, we'll do this guy. It's like, that's a spoiler. Do with this other guy, and that's all for only just one expansion. Why not? Why doesn't the Shadow Lord be the boss, or the bad guy, for Dissidia from Final Fantasy 11? I wouldn't mind playing as the Shadow Lord. That would be cool. We're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do Ronfar. You got Grotto. Cat, we've already done this. And it's getting old. It's like every time now. You're just cold. You know that I can't give you kisses when I'm doing the menu. Just being weird. It's best villain in Final Fantasy XI, hands down. His design. And he's just like a Golka with like all the cheats. Cheats. I wouldn't mind Cloud of Darkness. Only get to see her really once. Has loot boxes. Really? Oh well. I only got the first two. The first Dissidia for the PSP, and then I got Duodecim, or Duodecim. It's Latin. I think it means 12. I never really understood why Golka became a Shadow Lord, because he was very, very angry. Adding that stuff in the game for PS4. Ha! Good thing I still have my original Dissidia. I'm just shaking my head in disgust. Black Mage. Doing stuff on the Black Mage. Incoming microtransactions. Hey, you want to unlock this character? $5. That's a loot box. That's probably just going to be a random character. Oh, you already have this one. That's too bad. I have two. Speaking of Dissidia, remember old school... was that how you... Is that how it was? It was the fighting game where you were like... Wait, no. I'm thinking of the bouncer. Yeah. A lot of games are doing that as a norm. Loot boxes? Loot boxes are fine. I mean, if you don't want to open them up, you don't have to. I like sticking them on the auction house and letting somebody else purchase it. Bouncer, such a short game. So you decided to show up. Wow! Did you see that? I whiffed. There we go. Be fun if he actually got me with that one. Alright, here comes a Mana Storm. I'm following up with a Comet. Boom! He's like, ow! My face! My pretty little face! Clear time's 29 seconds. Apparently I'm doing this wrong. Apparently. Let's do the war. Play some free-to-play games. Never spend a dime. Prefer to gamble on different things with better odds. I don't like gambling. Even when I'm like drunk, the whole idea is like, okay, I'm gonna give you my money, and maybe you'll give it back. Chances are you won't. No. Never saw the appeal, but oh well. Alright, we're gonna click the elevator button. Button be all into the residential area. But it is loot boxes that I thought was probably the only way that they could monetize Final Fantasy XI in such a way that that would make it work as a free-to-play game. But I don't think it would work as a free-to-play game. That's something that they would have needed to have developed from the ground up to be like. But since they always thought this was going to be a subscription-based game, I think like World of Warcraft, still subscription-based. Just will never be able to change. Alright, so we're going to change... Oh, shoot. White mage there. Red mage there. Support black mage. Alright, red mage is next. Let's see what gear looks like. That's not so bad. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, going back outside. I'm saying no to saving our home point. Actually, I might say yes. It's like if your home point's already set here, then it should skip that. It's like, it's recommended that you... Oh, wait. You've already done that. Slash. Emote Bard. I still need to do the Bard fight. You gotta be careful with those musical things. Really wake somebody up. Say they just had a dinner, fishing, Yeah, I'm starting to doze off a little bit here. And then next thing you know, somebody does like a call 5 or a call 4 in the party chat, and you're like, oh! Monthly subscription on MMORPGs, get access to everything. Free to play with microtransactions, can't hamper. Really depends on how they handle it. It's like if certain items, the only way that you can get it is with real money. No, I don't think it's gonna work. But if they give players a way to farm currency in the game and then trade it for real dollars, I'm okay with that. Hey there, Cyndaquil! You familiar with this trust magic, aren't you? I'm gonna get the Matt trust already? Sure am. Then you've already got some alter egos. The whole idea makes my skin crawl. And of course you're going to say you want me to sacrifice myself so you can have another one. Indubitably. Versus you. Vita's about to get serious. Matt's getting serious. Be careful because he'll do a serious punch. You adventurers are all the same! It wasn't so long ago that you would face your challenges head-on with the strength of pure will. It's true, it wasn't that long ago. But now it's all Kupipi this, Olmia that. Wow, Matt. Square Enix. Yelling at us. Through Matt. What'll you do if they decide to go rogue? Never thought about that. Gotta learn to fend for yourself, too. I've told you once. I've told you 1,000 times. Limits were made to be broken. That's something only you can do. So what am I going to do with this scroll I have? Burn it and use the ashes as fertilizer? So that's what I'm going to do. Uh-oh. Here comes a Moogle. Matt! Matt! I come bearing tidings of trouble. What is it? Is Juno under attack? Oh dear, the air is filled with angst, Kupo. It's your wife! She's waltzing down the war path. You left the laundry to languish, forgot to fix the floor, and instead are traipsing about town. That doesn't sound right. The floor is sparkling like glass in the morning sun, and I remember folding her unmentionables. Got me thinking of the time when... No. Those Azurin fist of yours pounded her panties with such preposterous puissance that they perished in a plume of particles which are presently piling up around your pad. And that troublesome technique you try on travelers, bear killer, was it? It caused the ceiling to crumble, and now there are numerous nicks and notches furrowing into the floor. Matt says, I'm a dead man. Yes. Yes, you are, old man. Did you at least remember to get the groceries, Kupo? I went, but I damn near threw my back out lugging the stuff around, so I had one of them spry fellas near the stalls haul them back for me. That's not cunning. That's cheating. But even if I were to return and get them all myself, it'd be too late. So you want to absolutely avoid heading home? Yeah. But if I don't bring you back, she'll scour my skin and skewer my sides. Matt's all like, help me, Obi-Wan. I only hope. Kupo, not entirely unexpected. Your loving wife may lamentably leave you, Kupo, but I don't want to spend the end of my days rotting alone. This is how you get your trust in PC. This is how you get your trust in PC. He's thinking about it. Dare I entertain the thought? Maybe if I had an alter ego, don't do it. One of the academics from the Juno Institute of Magical Studies told me something when I received my scroll. Flashback? No. The energies of trust magic are a representation of the bonds of trust, friendship, and camaraderie between two individuals. Perhaps Perhaps I should rethink my stance. If I can serve others, then so be it. Cyndaquil, steel yourself. How many times have we sparred? 6. How many times have you emerged the victor? 5. If anyone has strong bonds with me, it would be you. And everybody else on the server. Everybody else. Do you remember the trials the Magian Moogles gave? The ones you passed with flying colors? Some of them. Power comes from the gut, my girl. Chakra there. And using a gut like yours, my alter ego would be able to withstand any sucker punch my wife throws its way. A stomach smacker? My tummy trembles at the thought, Kupo. You were also made to suffer the ill effects of brown magic as a bit of an experiment. That was the Taco Bell limit break. When you say it that way, it sounds so sordid. But now you've got a liver of steel. My alter ego should be able to withstand any shots to the organs my honey might dish out. Said he wants us to use a trust NPC too. Yeah. There was also the time when I engaged in a fierce struggle with my eternal nemesis, digging hard. Boy, you sure got caught up in our squabble, but somehow remained unscathed. I thought my aura would be too much for you to handle, but you pulled through by the skin of your teeth. So my Moogles ... That's not how it happened, Kupo. My old lady's got a bit of a fire aura herself, so my alter ego I make with you can surely withstand the heat. He's like, kinda, I want to. I also remember those special Eastern techniques they put you through when you were frustrated with your limits once more. I can still see the look on that old biddy's Chamama's face when that thing came out of you. Half disgust, half curiosity. I'd be careful about calling a budding beauty like her a biddy. Surely, the alter ego we create will woo my wife into a lovelorn stupor. She'd slap him silly if she saw his bluster and bravado, Kupo. This'll flare up some painful memories, but remember that infernal contract you signed? The one with a Tory to Tory? Far be it from me to use the term lust for power, but, well, you're a braver woman than I. Wait, Matt's a girl? That explains so much. Beyond doubt, the alter ego we call into being will fear nothing, nor will it sweat the small stuff. Such arrogant apologies would make her epileptic. I don't know how to say that. Kupo. In any event, the bonds we share will surely cultivate something special. If you say no, then I've got to face the music. I almost want to say no, but I'm not going to. And Matt was never left at dancing. And Matt was never deft at dancing. That's why we don't fight on Dancer. Please, I'm begging you, don't give up on me now. Wah, 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 wah. We did it! All who face me are like guppies before a shark. Positively peachy. Now you can turn the tides against your storming spouse. What? Spouse? Run, Matt. Run now. Go forth, my alter ego. I'm getting tired of sleeping in the doghouse. But what if she takes her wrath out on me? Forget it. I'm not going. I knew it straight from the start, Kupo. I want to meet Matt's wife. Have heart, Matt. There are always ample supplies of adventurers. I suppose you're right. After all, I've worked hard these long years. Good luck with all your alter egos, Cyndaquil. And remember to never give up, no matter the cost. We learned to trust Matt. I think he took a little too long on that one, but I don't know. Red Mage Testimony, Walgroom Shrine. I remember that one. That's going to be the one outside of Bastock. I'm going to catch up on some messages here. And Hiccup. Cosmetic is fine. Leave gameplay alone. None of this pay-to-win crap. That really ruins the game. Agreed. LOL. Matt telling you the business and how he's getting the business. Wonder if his trust is any good. Find out. Found Zazarg to be a better monk trust when I tried them out. I see. I'm missing about 10 to 15 trust. That's not so bad. I haven't counted how many I'm missing. Kind of depressing. Zinjek! Happy Tuesday, Zinjek. He's not really that great. Unremarkable monk. Some of the quests to get some of them are really long. Last I checked, I was missing around 5. I don't have Zazarg or the Hume General. That's right, I'm missing those guys too. A few from never having completed that dancer event in the spring. Oh yeah. Uka. Uka Totlin. She's probably my favorite dancer. She's pretty cool. Don't have some of the special trusts from specific campaigns, and some of the special blah, blah, and some trusts are specific to certain unities. So you can't get those. Well, I don't count the Unity ones. At least not yet. We're going to Walgroom Shrine for our next one. Current region, no. There it is, Gustaberg. Palboro. Home number 1. Yes, please. I have Uta, but not the other one. Mormar? Don't recall her name. Uka's the Mithra, the... Shoot, I don't remember her name either. Dang it. It's on the tip of my tongue. Furor. Madam... Just cheat, take a look. Alright, we're gonna go down to Trust. She's right next to Uka. There we go. Moomer. Oh yeah, you're pretty close. Mummer. Moomer. Something like that. I don't have Ruga Jean, Zarg, Gadalar, Kuki Chibuki, Leonine, Margaret, Matt, Abenzio. Benzio's awesome. Baban, Melila. I don't know how to say that. Chakaroon, I don't have that one. Gilgamesh, I've got. Maximilian, got Rongaloots, Shikari Z, Z2. It's not so bad. Alright, we're going to click this button here. Nope, we're not going to click the button. Sleeping pill's kicking in. Which means I need to do this faster. There we go. Red Mage Testimony goes over here. Clicking there. It's thinking about it. And Shattering Stars Red Mage. Hopefully we'll be able to win this with auto attack as well. Unless he starts doing like what's the word I'm looking for? Fast cast cures. In which case be like, ah, nuts. Gotta wait for that one to be over. I just want to have them all. As any true Pokemon master would want. So you decided to show up. Now it's time to see what you... Ow! Not the face! Anything but the face. Why you hit so hard? Cast a Dia 2 on me. Take that, old man. Hit him with a stick. It's nice having different NPCs to play with, especially when leveling. When I do Song, all his jobs, leveling, I want to, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to have it an all Golka party. But Murmur and Murmur 2. Oh yeah, Murmur 2 is the Black Mage version. She wears the pink summer outfit. One is a dancer, the other is a Black Mage. It's just a job change. Wait, watch it be a twin. Would twins hate that? If you're like, name them, say you got 2 boys. got Todd 1, Todd 2. Would Todd 2 go, hey, residential area? I want to think Todd 2 go, hey, Murmur equals cutie. She's alright. I'm not particularly fond of her hairstyle, but she's alright. Just really don't like the idea of them kind of looking like jailbait, but oh well. Just glad Cynical don't look like jailbait. She kind of looks like jailbait, doesn't she? We're gonna change jobs again. Mog House, changing job, main job. Next up, Thief. We've already done Thief. We've already done Paladin, so we're gonna skip, go straight to Dark Knight. Let's see what our Dark Knight gear looks like. Oh, I think we can do better than that. Valor Hose. Wonder how that's going to look with all the other stuff. It's a little flashy, isn't it? And man, that's skinny. Alright, I'm going to just stick with a set that I'm comfortable with. Main weapon, Nibiru Fosser. I have so many two-handed swords. Or I used to. Maybe I've moved them all. Humanly? Damage strength, actually 5, attack 5. Claymore, no. Alright, let's go with the humility. That and it kind of looks a little neat. Just a little neat. Folks be like, why aren't you using a scythe? I'm at level 119 scythe. Area that you entered from. Whack. Oh, okay. Sorry. She just wants to be fed again. You probably haven't finished your food from this afternoon. No, you finished most of it. Such as your current home point. Run forward. Actually, let me try the home point crystal this time. See if it saves us any time. We current region, Reload Gardens, home point number 1. Yes. Almost there. So we've got all the basic jobs done. So we've got Dark Knight, Beastmaster, Bard, Dragoon, Summoner. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Probably forgetting one. 5 more fights. At 40 seconds a fight. So slow. Oh well. Mr. Matt. I want to do another fight with you, if you don't mind. Quibia. Quibia Arena. That's my favorite place. Shoot. So favorite that I can't remember the name. Not Soja, but dang it. Yeah, it's like on the tip of my tongue. I'll recognize it when I see it. Yay for home point crystals. It's probably on favorites. I go there quite a bit. Traveling to another home point. Faragondi is what I'm looking for. Fayin! I don't know why I couldn't remember that. I don't think you have to talk to him every job if you just pull up a list of locations for mat fights. I could probably do that. But nah. I like talking to him. Talking's good. Maybe. But thanks for that. Love how 20 minutes left of the stream. It's like, oh, by the way, doing it wrong. That's not it. Waiting for Burning Circle thing, bothering the old man. He likes the company. Besides, you remember some of those quests he gave us to do? It's my turn to annoy him. Dark Knight. I was trying to save you time. Thank you, Zinchek. I jest. Or is it guest? It's jest. Shattering Stars. Dark Knight. So far, I think we've been able to do this pretty much with just auto attacks. I tried boosting once with Monk. That really seemed to mess us up. I'm surprised White Mage, he gave in so easily. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I'm going to decapitate you. Can opener. Come on, we can just do one more hit. Come on, do it. Do it. Such delay. Horrible, horrible, horrible delay. That was a mighty fine display of skill there, Cyndaquil. He cast fire on a fire-type Pokemon. 39 seconds. Dang, that's our closest to breaking the record yet. Just not there yet. Squeaky chair is very squeaky. Beastmaster next. I wonder what his pet's gonna be. Nah, I'm gonna do it. Otherwise I'll spend like 10 minutes looking for the guide that has all the, hey, go fight Matt here. Hey, go fight him there. Try over here. It'll take me forever to find that. Not forever. A few minutes. That's my excuse. I'm sticking with it. Every time that I look at Matt, title, upper left-hand corner over there, thinking to myself, you misspelled it. We always call him Matt. I always call him Matt. But wouldn't it be more like Maat? Not that there's a apostrophe or anything in there. Changing jobs. This time we're going to go on Beastmaster. For Beastmaster is going to be the oh-so-fun Bard. Macros, edit macro, go to Beastmaster. Look for the kitty. Let's do kitty. Kitty. Kitty! Kill the Matt. There you go, your fun. And kitty will be like, hop on, whack. And you're like, yay. Kitty's like, no, I wanted to play with them some more. Why do the old men die so easily? Thief Testimony was the hardest for me to get. Being a naked level 66 thief didn't really help. I had some trouble with that one as well. It was more Dentral doing most of the DPS and stuff like that, but we needed Cyndaquil's treasure hunter, so she was always following, and it just... you know. It took a few attempts on the thief, because I had to steal it from him. We're gonna do current region. We're looking for Relude Gardens, home point number 1. Yes. Wistful Bison, Izagulka, and mentality is equals zombie hobo. Now that's quite a bit more thought into one's character name than I've ever really done. Run, Cat! Happy Tuesday. I'm gonna change this outfit just a little bit, only because I don't like the way it looks at the moment. Talia style lock. There we go. That's better. Hey Matt, where are we gonna go this time? Walgroom Shrine once again. Back to Goosterberg. Up the stairs. Stairs. Round the corner. They need a home point crystal right next to Matt. You can do it, Square Enix. There's enough real estate there. Just put it off in the woods, or the little wooded area that he's by, or it's behind him. Probably behind him. Click. See if I remember where to go. Travel to another home point. Goosterberg, Halborough, number 1. Yes. Kitty's gonna have some fun. Although it's not gonna last very long. Damn zone labs. Come on, there you go. Only so we can zone again. Games are like, really? We just finished loading the last zone. And I'll be like, yep. Alright. Waiting for thingy to show up on the floor. Hitting the trade button. Waiting for the stuff to pop up in inventory. Dark Knight's gonna be up here. We still got quite a few ahead of us, don't we? Yep. Alright. Dark Knight time. Did that not work? No, it's not Dark Knight. It's Beastmaster. I'm getting sleepy. Beast. That's better. Can't be all like, dude, using the wrong one. Shattering Stars. Beast. Or Beast. I wonder why they didn't do like BSM for Beastmaster. They just went with Beast. I'm sure there's reasons. Bestial loyalty. No Akamochi. Come on, Kitty. Don't get stuck. He's gonna get stuck, isn't he? Hey, it's Kitty versus Kitty. Whack! Sin goes running in place. That's awesome. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. 31 seconds. You have broken the clear time record for Shattering Stars. To get 1, 2, 3. Shut up, kid. Happy Tuesday. Magic spell. Looking for warp. I'm so glad I finally beat the clear time on one of these. Actually, I'm also glad it's on my like second or third best job. Beastmaster's probably my second best job, just due to job points. I haven't tested out my Dragoon against other Dragoons, just to see how close I am. I really don't know what I'm doing on Dragoon. It's like there's jumps, and I'm sure there's specific times that you want to use those, versus if it's on cooldown, use it. Just normally how I do it. You got hate? Use this one. Use hate. Some time off in December. Know of any good new games or MMORPGs? Final Fantasy XI is pretty good. Star Trek Online. If you like Star Trek, you might like Star Trek Online. It's free, so, you know, give it a try. Final Fantasy 15. Another very decent title if you haven't played it. Lots of stuff to do in there. It's also if you like boys, or you don't mind car full of boys. I call them boys, but you know. But that game's almost a year old now. Wow, Final Fantasy 15's. Yeah, it's over a year now. Got 15, really disliked it. I can't say that it's one of those that I gotta keep playing it day in, day out. Love it so much. 13. I played the hell out of that game for like a week, and then I'm just like, oh, I never want to play this ever again. 15, they say the main characters are likable, and the first half is good, but the game lacks in the second half, so it gets linear. They only had 10 years to get it ready. You think that game would have been perfect, but oh well. They did change a lot of stuff at the last minute too, based upon feedback from the demos. We're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do current region. Relude Gardens, home point number 1. Yes. Final Fantasy has more depth and gameplay than 15. Final Fantasy 1. That's another game I got back with my Windows phone. I'm not looking forward to that one. That one, Final Fantasy 1, was a grinder. Like, alright, go kill these mobs outside this town for a few hours. That way you can have enough money to buy the gears and the spells that you want to upgrade back in the main town. But the music's okay. Alright, this one I need to go back to Quibia Arena. We were just there. Last weekend, I attended a Distant Worlds concert. So good. Congrats. I'm trying to remember what year Me and the missus went to St. Louis for one of those. It was a good time. I really enjoyed. They play any FF11 music? Tugat? Sorry, not Tugat. Zinjak. Every person involved making Final Fantasy 15 should be exiled somewhere or dismembered. That bad, eh? Regretting his biggest problem for old RPGs, JRPGs. You spend too much time leveling on the same mobs over and over, trying to find some of the back and forth. So it's an amazing song. Something about the music. Current region. No. We're looking for Faragondi. Faragondi. No, why do you keep doing this? What's so special about the top of my head? Cat. Ew. Final Fantasy 8 songs. Here. Stay. Don't freak out. Come on. Turn around. There we go. She's purring now. Really need a fun fighting engine to mine the grain name. I was just glad if I had like a auto fire button for my Nintendo controller. Yeah. You gonna sit down or are you just gonna stay like that the whole time? That's right. I am a human being, not a jungle gem. Per one's love. Played the Oath from 8. The Oath. Remember the Oath. I really wanted to enjoy 8. I really love the beginning movie. I'm like, this is awesome. This is just like a movie. You watch it nowadays, like, oh my god. It's so ugly. But the music's good. I will say that about Final Fantasy VIII. A lot of decent music. A lot of people like Fisherman's Horizon from that game. The song. I never really... I don't see what people see in that song, but oh well. No, like that good music. 8 is a terrible game, but the music is very good. Oh, every time that I see the initials GF, Guardian Force, I still think girlfriend, because I don't know. Maybe good friend. That'd be better. One thing is pretty consistent with the series. I don't know. Have all the games been downhill since 6? It's a singing Matt. He's doing March. I just... little point where he flexed after he 2-hour'd. Final Fantasy 13-2 Chocobo song. Seriously? WTF? I don't even remember the Chocobo song in that. Battlefield clear time, 48 seconds! We were 4 seconds too slow. I don't know where I'm running. Magic, Warp. What's next? Ranger? Ranger's probably next. Final Fantasy VIII is my favorite, and I love 10, and 10, or 13 too, as well as 11. 14, obviously. I really like 10. If somebody was to ask me what's your favorite Final Fantasy game, and I would tell them 11, and they're like, oh yeah. What's your favorite non-online Final Fantasy game? Probably say 10. Getting cap. Going to try to get the cap. We're running out of time, but we got all the testimonies that we need. Just need to finish that. You haven't got it yet at all? Have not yet. Final Fantasy Tactics has the best music, and I love it. Final Fantasy Tactics is also kind of hard. That's why I haven't finished it. We're gonna do Monk House again. We're gonna do Change Jobs again. We're gonna do Main Job. Ranger! Nobu Uematsu was there. Oh, wow. Nice. He made all 3,000 people shout Sephiroth during One Winged Angel. I remember there were 2 concerts in St. Louis. One on Saturday, the other on Sunday. The Saturday had a choir, I guess from the St. Louis Symphony. But they weren't there for... Cynical, where are your shoes? he wasn't there for, the choir wasn't there for the second night, so... Huh. I didn't think I was gonna have to actually gearing out my, Ranger for this. Let's just do the Moo set. Apparently she can wear it. No wrist. And remove kicks, although the smooth ties that she was wearing is probably better. And click. Finally, I've been wanting to use a ranged item. Mog Wardrobe. Veneery Bow. Sure, let's use that. Do I have any ammo? I probably don't. Got stinger bullets, but bullets ain't gonna work with a bow, is it? Do I have a gun? Doubt I have a gun. Ooh. Still don't have any bullets. Free. Well, get some bullets, I guess. People say FF7 is the best FF of all time, but I'm unfortunately not one of those people. The story was a little convoluted. Just a little bit. I mean, there were a lot of times that it was touching. We're gonna do current region. No, let's go to Sandy. We're gonna do port. Open number 1. No. Mog House. There we go. Gotta buy some bullets. Final Fantasy VII Remake's gonna have problems. Yeah. Final Fantasy VIII is great for spoofing on. So that alone is going to make people have issues with it. It's provided so much content for my copy. The date between Squall and Renoa. I ran past the NPC I wanted. I'm like, alright, I'll leave this little thing over here. You go over there and we'll do this. And, you know, Renoa's all like, oh, hey, look, a dirty magazine. It's in the game. Square Enix can't do anything nowadays. Look at all their remakes in 15, of course. Remakes will be terrible. Square Enix has fallen. Square fell. It's when Enix got involved and they merged that it really seemed like the games really started to take a dip. You also just have to look at it. I mean, Final Fantasy is what, 30 years old this year? Final Fantasy 11 is 15 years old, so that means in the first 15 years they had 11 games. The second 15 years, I'm not counting the sequels, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4 games. 15 years. Not all of them were great ones. They're not all bad. Alright, Eminent Bolt Quiver, 19,000. I just need one. It's probably like a 117 bolt. Probably. Quiver! Then we're gonna do equip that one. Eminent Bolt. Yep, item level 117. It's a crossbow. Aw, dang it! You don't have a crossbow. It makes sense though. Bolts. I should have been paying better attention. Ammunition. Buy. Alright, stone quiver, bone quiver, silver quiver. Those are those bolts. Eminent quiver. Here. I gotta get out of full screen mode so I can actually read this. We got chat on stuff. Alright, Eminent Arrows. So, yeah, that should have been it, right? No, I just probably clicked on the wrong one, because that says bolts. Alright, we're going to try it again. We're going to go ammunition. Buy. Eminent Quiver. This is leather quivers used to carry large quantities of eminent arrows. 19k. That's probably down here. Eminent Bolt. Yeah, that's what I purchased. Alright. Eminent Quiver. Just one. Thank you. Well, that was 20k well spent. Things we do to get ready for Matt. Get the equipment. Nibiru, but I got a lot of bows. You would think. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but oh well, we don't. Click in the home point crystal. Anybody remember where we're going? I think I still need to talk to Matt. So, Juno, Relude Gardens, home point number 1. Yeah, sorry. Now I get back into full screen mode. Over here, full screen, display. Faithlessness, or whatever it's called. That one was garbage. I bought it but didn't finish it. First time I gave up on playing a SO. Star Ocean. Played Star Ocean 2. He had like 400 different endings. I only got one ending and it wasn't the good one. Oh well. Every person I've talked to played it and stopped. You can tell they didn't put much time into it. You're just like, I'll just recycle the last one. A little story, some voice acting. If you like Final Fantasy Tactics, play Children of Zodiac. Square Enix published that game. It's a little short, but fun. Thank you. Can't say I like Final Fantasy Tactics. I really wanted to. Ranger's Testimony, Holaris Peak. We're going on up to the place. Do I have any daggers that would like be a bonus for Ranger, or anything that would be a bonus for Ranger? Parrying skill, fast cast. Fast cast is awesome. But here, I guess I don't. All right, I'll leave this on here. Loving to wear Rumono, Mask of Deception, sequel to Mask of Truth. Heard of that one. Probably because I don't go to the game stores anymore or read gaming magazines. It's just playing this. Star Trek Online, sleep, getting angry at work. I forgot where we're going. Going Rothfar. You got Grotto. Home point number 1. Yes. This one's for the Ranger Testimony. We're getting closer. We still got a ways to go. That's right. It is dinner time. And we're gonna have to wait. I'm trying to get a hat. You'll understand. I'll let you sit on it. You like sitting on stuff. I've been playing anything else aside of FF11. My next big game isn't until February. I still haven't played Grand Theft Auto 5. I really liked 4. I heard a lot of people didn't like 4. I thought 4 was okay. Alright, Ranger time, which is Ni no Kuni 2 and Little Witch Academia, Chamber of Time. Shattering Stars for Ranger. I wonder how far away I can attack him from. Probably not far enough away. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Macros. Looking for macros. Thief. Thief's got a range attack macro that I can use. Somewhere. Not that one. Dang it. Why can't it just be range attack? I always have to add like stupid stuff on there. Stupid stuff. We're gonna get Matt from a distance. Range attack. Really? I deleted the wrong stuff? Apparently I deleted the wrong stuff. And we're just gonna use the menu. That's a pretty bow. I like the color. Really? We're trying to do this on Ranger and you decided to close the distance? Oh man. I got the first Ni no Kuni for the PS3. I don't even think I ever took it out of the plastic. Is it still over there? Yeah, still over there. Next to Heavy Rain. Pre-order. Tempted about Breath of Fire. Or is it Emblem Fire? Fire Emblem? One of those things? You just bit me. No biting. I'll lock you up. Didn't care for the Pokemon system. That'd be like the best part. A bunch of PS4 games to play still. Goddesses. Oh man, that sounds interesting. Entering the residential area. Next job is probably going to be... Oh, we already did Bard. Samurai? Probably Samurai. A ninja. Came after that. 3. Dragoon. Might be Dragoon. Who released Ni no Kuni? Does anybody remember? I mean, I could easily just get up and take a look. Login house, changing job, main job, samurai. Getting ready to exit 2 and Lulu Gardens one more time. And while that's zoning, I'm just gonna cheat, stand up. Bandai Namco. They're not bad. And we're gonna set this current home point. No. Kitty thinks that since I stood up that it's time for her to eat. Kitty would be wrong. Home point crystalline. Driving to another home point. We're gonna do current region. We're gonna do Lulu Gardens. Home point number 1. Yes. We're getting close. I think we have more fights done than we have left to do. Still got Samurai. Can't count after that, can I? Samurai, Ninja. Ninja should be fun, especially if he blows himself up. Dragoon. Summoner. And I think everything after that would be Treasures of Otragon type stuff, and we'll save that one for another night. Not nearly as many to do. Glad both those games are launching on PC alongside PS4. I see PC getting a lot of love. Hopefully they don't mess up the, what do you call it? Oh shoot. I forget what it's called. Chamber of Oracles. Thinking about it. Not remembering it. Could it be in the desert? Might be in the desert. Chamber of Oracles. We'll find out. We're gonna go to regional info. Conquest. Alright. Gonna be there. There. Doubt it's gonna be uplands. Cloister of Flames, nope. Sacrificial Chamber, Cloister of Tides, Caesar and Grotto, Nord, going over here. Probably going to be in the desert. Kutsots, Oracle's Chamber. Alright, it's going to be Quicksand Caves. Probably the first home point crystal. Alright, let's see if we're going to be any lucky. We're going to travel to another home point. We're going to do Kutsots is what I'm looking for. Quicksand Caves. Let's try home point number 1. Yes, please. Do they have a burning circle on the floor? Home point number 1. Home point number 2 would take you over to the Titan fight. I think. Or it's the other way around. It's probably the other way around. Reviews for the game seem average. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 is not bad. People be like, should have gone an 8. So I like it. I spent money on it. I don't like saying that I spent money on stuff that didn't get an 8. I was saying combat is linear and repetitive. And yet people are gonna get it anyways. So this kind of looks a little bit different. There's no Beastman burning circle thingy on here. Is that because it's a Zalart job? Might be because it's a Zalart job. Alright. Samurai Testimony, clicking OK. That was a pretty fast... Hey, you want to go into this fight? Like, sure. Alright, we gotta beat it in under 46 seconds. I don't even know what gear I have on. Equip. Matt. That's okay. Somebody open the door! Check it out, everyone. Matt! Hit him already! Whiff? Really? Do you have third eye up? Probably have third eye up. Alright, just a few more. Why is it so slow? Damage D28, delay 437. Okay, that might have something to do with why it's so slow, but there we go. I haven't done anything with Samurai. I don't even know if I have a single job point on it. Probably don't. Much less macros. 51 seconds, though. That's not so bad. For auto-attacking. Slowest great katana of all time. Well, it's not that slow. I just like stuff that's got double and triple attack on it, because being here like 4 crits in a row, and it's all within a second. It's all like, yay! Randomness went in my direction. For a change. As opposed to going against me. Click in button. Elevator button says you want to go down? I'm like, yeah. But I clicked it too fast, and it was like, too bad. Ninja's next. That could be fun. Probably won't be. Watch him blow himself up, and Sennico go, ow! Why you do that? Watch him hit me for like 10,000 points of damage. Once the shadows go down. Ninja time. Ninja apparently is topless. We gotta fix that real fast. Just watching the little swirly dudes in the upper left-hand corner. They will clear out. Eventually. One more time. Another unappreciated job. I don't know, I've seen quite a few ninjas. Yeah, seen quite a few ninjas. They're alright. Either one of these would probably work decently, but I'm always looking for excuses to wear my Hizamaru Soman gear, but fortunately just don't get to see it too often anymore. Alright, for the main hand we got Ochu, level 119, subtle blow, some stats. Hocho, oh, we have our cooking katana on our offhand. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Actually, I don't know if I have another. I probably don't. I mean, somewhere in storage, sure, but Ocho and Hocho, that kind of sounds like they go together, don't they? Yeah. Let me check Mark Order 4 just be sure. Tarian Dagger, not a bad choice. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. Area to exit from, area that you entered from. It's funny seeing a fully hasted ninja 100 Fist. Shoot. Fully hasted ninja goes faster than 100 Fist. Instant cast suits me spam. Like they have infinite shadows. This is all, come on. Hit me. Hit me. While I'm beating the crap out of you at the same time. Home point number 2 says current region, reload, home point number 1. Kitty is getting very angry at me. Her tail is going left, then right, then left, and right. She's doing that silent meow. She says, feed me, or I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. Isn't that right? Yeah. I wonder if she really does understand English. You understand we're making fun of you, right? Actually, I can't say we. I don't mean to pull you guys into this. It's just her. Right. Meow. Or stand on my head, because she should be doing that here in just a little bit. Mr. Matt, where does the ninja go? Chamber of Oracles again. Should have put that on the favorites. Dragoon. Think he's gonna send us to the same place? I kinda think he is. Oh, that's a pretty battleground, I suppose. Click. Traveling to another home. What we're gonna do? Kutsot's what we're looking for. Quicksand. Home number 1. Yes. Cheers. All that's left is ice. Melted ice. It's not very good. Oh well. Running this way. Through the Homepoint Crystal, past the torch. It's a not so great looking fire animation coming off the side of it. Not saying it's bad. Not saying it's good, just curious why the frame rate on it is only like 5 frames per second, but I guess Square Enix really didn't want to tax our systems. So they'll probably blame it on PS2. It's like, actually the PS2 couldn't handle the better fire graphics. So we just lowered it down to 5 frames per second. Alright, Ninja. Don't go blowing up on us. Shattering stars for a ninja. Soon, kitty. It's gonna be soon. Don't forget about me. Just gonna be like you forgot about me. I'm gonna waste away tonight. Can only do the song of my people, hoping that perhaps, just maybe, they'll hear and come recognize. They'll hear me and come save me. Alright, so Matt, as a ninja, what's that gonna be like? This is the job that Maida had to beat him on. And he said, it was easy. I did whatever Matt did. He cast shadows? I cast shadows. This was after he probably tried like 40 or 50 attempts as Red Mage. I exaggerate. It may not have been that much. I don't know if he even counted. I'm sure there's Red Mages out there that try to defeat their nemesis. Over and over and over again. It's one of the things I want to do with another character. Beat him for the first time as a Red Mage. Without any merits. Alright, that special level 119 gears. I bet it can be done, but where am I going to get my hands on a high quality wind staff? I'm going to enter the residential area. I say that. They probably have them on the auction house for like 5K. Nobody needs them anymore. Or any less. I think there was another one too that basically had all the stats loaded into it. I don't know if that was level 75. Probably wasn't. Probably like something that was level 99. Mug House. Main job. Dragoon. Then after that, it's going to be Summoner, and then we will be completed. This should be fun. On Dragoon. Only because, I really like my Dragoon gear. I don't know if it's great for Dragoon, but I still like it. And no, I don't want to save my home point here. Part of me wants to go just straight to the Quicksand Caves again and see if that's where we need to go, but I don't think it's going to be the case. Current region, Rulude, home point number 1, yes. Getting better at this. Faster, more efficient. Actually falling asleep. But it's okay. Almost done. And it's going to be, what's it going to be? It's going to be Summoner that I had the hardest time with. Although it should be simple. I just have to go in there, find out which avatar he's already got summoned. Summon the other one that doesn't do much against him, and then simply send him like Ifrit. We'll just send Ifrit in there to finish him. Chamber of Oracles. I would have guessed right. Except if I had, it would have been different. They're like, oh, and nothing happens. So really? It's like our mat fight's in another castle. Why? He's going back to Super Mario Brothers. Why didn't Nintendo give Mario the option to stomp on Toad when Toad was like, "Thanks for rescuing me, but we're gonna do Kootsots for the final time, maybe?" Now we'll probably have to go back there for what do you call it? Excuse me. For Summoner. Quicksand Caves. Home point number 1. Yes. Slept through my first 2 alarms this morning. Kitty Cat woke me up though. Kitty Cat's all like, "Hey, you didn't feed me." And I'm like getting up. I was like, "Really? 7:30? Shoot. Now I have to get up. I don't have nearly as much time as I wanted to get ready." I'm trying to remember the last time I slept through 2 alarms. I have a third one, the emergency one on the phone. That goes off at 8 o'clock. And that's the one that says, "Okay, you don't have time to wash your hair." But you do have just enough time. Get dressed, feed the cat, brew a cup of coffee, and GTFO. Hit and trade. Should be towards the bottom of the list. Dragoon Testimony. Clicking that thingy. Shattering Stars. Wearing drag. Well, that's not fair. Wonder how many main job Dragoon players out there got a little tired hearing all the drag jokes. I'm not even gonna worry about my wyvern. Because don't you need like 2 hours for that? You gonna super jump me? Wow. Wow. He didn't do anything. He just stood there and let himself get skewered. 26 seconds! After I finish mastering Beastmaster, Master Dragoon. Oh my goodness. I mean, you know the guy that had the record before, it probably was like, "Oh my god, did you see that? He just fell down." It probably took 28 seconds. Record gets beat. Damn! Oops. I keep thinking I can run in here, but I keep being wrong. Come on, button. There we go. Do you want to go in? Yes. One job left. Who do I want to do it on? Somebody I haven't done it on before. What? No. She wants me to do it on Kate Sith. I think that might make it a little too hard. We're doing Monk House, we're doing Change Job, we're doing Main Job, Summoner, with a Black Mage sub. And we're topless again. Sorry about that. Let's go to macros. I think I've got some samurai macros somewhere. Summoner macros. I'm almost done. Carby. Yes. I like that. We will fight Matt with the carbuncle. Because why not? Because we can. Telemantil, what do I have for a weapon? Not much. Homestead Staff is Black Mage Scholar Geo. That's lame. Curial Pole. Well, it's level 70. Not my best option. I need a better Summoner Staff. Actually, I just need a Summoner Staff. Well, and I think I've got an ammo piece that will work. I might not. Impatience, Sapience, Hasty Pinion. Okay, maybe I don't. Here we go. Intelligence +1. Occult Akumen +7. I don't know. I I really don't. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Doesn't really matter. Just got Kirby doing everything we need. Alright. That's funny, but we'll see how it happens. Selecting an area to execute. Don't we need to have something equipped that makes our pets above level 119? I want to say there was something that needed that, but I don't remember what it could be. I want to say it was one of these ammo pieces, but... oh well, since I don't remember it, maybe it doesn't exist, making it more difficult than it needs to be. We're gonna go back out to Relude Gardens. Talk to Matt one more time, to summon Summoner. Be like, hey, why don't you meet me at Chamber of Oracles? Because, you know, where we like to go. This one, though, I mean, since it's Summoner, since it's a big Windurst quest chain, should really do it in Gideus. Traveling to another home point, we're doing... no. 2-0. Relude. Number 1. Yes. Almost got it. Just need to stay awake long enough. Kitty staring at the back of my head going, I'm gonna kill you. I wonder how long the kitty can hold a stare. Maybe she's not staring at me, maybe she's staring at you guys. I can see that. Not she's that sinister. Maybe a little sinister. Shouldn't make eye contact. Should be like, still staring. Evil cat stare. Not evil. Angry. Tonight. You blah blah blah. Bolga's days. Bolga's days. Windurst. Alright. Just like I was hoping. Sarnagu Champagne Guidebook. Mean survival guide? And have tractor. Oh no, somebody died. You want to do traveling to another home point? We're going to do current region. No, we're not. Gustaberg, no. Kolshushu, Mohora. No, 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 no Mohora. Surita. Gideus. Home number 1. No, I'm not going to feed you. You were giving me dirty stares earlier. Yeah. Although I do want to feed her. She's too skinny. But at the same time, she's always been too skinny. Alright, so this one may be difficult. I may end up going, oh no, 'cause I'm not level 119. The staff is going to really hold me back, but we'll see what happens. I don't think my pets are going to be above level 99. Alright, trade button. This will be the final fight of the evening, which means this is going to be the one I mess up. The OK buttons. Shattering Stars. Summoner. So I have to find an outfit that goes well with Matt's Cap. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Assault. Weapon skill. Do it, Kirby! Should I even hit the, send Kirby in first? Hey, look, it's Leviathan! Because it's Water's Day. That makes sense. Alright, go get him. Watch Leviathan one-shot me. Oh dear. Oh dear. I was hoping to do more damage than this. I've got to have something that's 119 that... yeah, Levinite Dagger. There we go. Will Carbuncle automatically level up? Probably not. Here we go. At least he's going down in health faster. Alright. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Poor Carby. Never stood a chance. But yay, dagger. I'm almost done. 1 minute, 17 seconds. Not bad for somebody not knowing what he was doing. Or buttoning. Keep sticking my hand in front of her mouth. She keeps trying to bite it. I move it away just in time. Yeah, I know. One of these Aces is gonna get me. You're like, well, that's why you don't stick your fingers in front of cats' faces. They are more than willing to chew it off and go, ha ha, you didn't think I was gonna bite ya. Stupid human. Yeah. I wonder if that's what the robot overlords are going to refer to us as when they take control and we start being their pets. They're like, I want to go to the moon with you. And I'm like, only robots can go to the moon. But I want to go. It's like, yes, but it's too expensive. So, you know, robots will be able to transfer their consciousness from one body, say on Earth, to another body on the moon. I guess it depends on how good the Wi-Fi is up there. We're going to change jobs before we step back out, though. Mog House, changing job, let's do main job. Let's do Paladin. We're gonna get the quest completion. Maybe we'll get a quest completion. We probably won't. And alright, let's just change up the gear. Make it look a little nicer. Where's my Caballerius? That's it. Caballerius. Followed by... That's fine. Caballerius. 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 If I remember correctly, Caballerius was the French word for cavalry? Or maybe the word that it derived from. Dang. Where are you entered from? Maat Cap time. This one only took us 3.5 hours, most of which was spent farming the testimonies. It's a good thing that we had the Super Koopa Power Treasure Hound active. Otherwise, we'd probably still be out there farming testimonies. Right around. Almost there. I hope this is the last one. It's probably going to be all, hey, if you ever want to fight me on Paladin again, you're more than welcome to try. But I'm 99.99% sure I've beaten him on Paladin. But I'm not 100%. It just might be the way I'm remembering it. But we'll find out right now. So this is where you ran into earlier, and you can't run back there, can you? Nope. Only Matt can, because he's cool like that. Cutscene? Cutscene. Dot, dot, dot. How many rounds have we gone now, Cyndaquil? 15? I don't remember. I remember every single blow. Every tiny shift of your stance. I can't tell you how much I look forward to our little matches. But, you know, I never imagined anyone would conquer all the challenges I have set before her. Goes to show that even old Matt can be taught a thing or two. Now, I can't let such a great hero go home empty-handed. I've decided to grant you any one... Oh, I've decided to grant you any one wish you ask of me. Don't get too exotic, though. I'm just an old man, not some far eastern genie. Come on, then. No need to be shy. What's it to be? Dot, dot, dot. Exclamation point. Take off my hat! Are you sure that's what you want? Not much exciting going on under an old man's cap. It's not too late to change your mind, you know. There must be something else you want. A lifetime supply of goblin chocolate? Afternoon tea with Princess Clydie? A Kraken Club! Yeah, I'll take your Kraken Club. Maybe a riddle. Oh, give me the Kraken Club. No. No! You made up your mind, it seems. Young people these days. No imagination. But, if that's what you really want, it makes things easy for me, I suppose. I'll give you one last chance to change your wish. She nodded her head. Well, alrighty then. Are you ready? Try not to blink. Oh, shit, I blinked. Thank you, Argo. Thank you. Are you happy now? Bet you're thinking you should have changed your mind when you had the chance, huh? Ah, don't look disappointed, Cyndaquil. You'd think I'd let you walk away with nothing but an eye full of wrinkled noggin? He headbutted me? I guess he headbutted me. Even the mightiest oak will wither with the passing of time. Its vibrant leaves will fade to brown and crumble into dust. I, too, will one day have to leave this garden behind for good. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? When that time comes, I want you to take up this cap and become the mighty oak. Watch over the saplings as they reach toward the sky. I know you're up to the task, Cyndaquil. Do I have your word? Nod. Well, that takes a load off my mind. Run, Barca. Thank you, Caps on the Congo Rats. That's Cap +1. Item level 119. Make it like, instead of just +7 stats to everything, make it +700 stats to everything. +30. It's too low. That's too low. Gotta get something crazy. Make it something super difficult. Make it get job mastered on all jobs, and then you can get this cat. Sam will probably already have it. I've got plenty of spark left in me, though, so don't go getting ahead of yourself. I'll be around whenever you're ready for another bout. Maat Cap. Equipment. Putting it over here. Oh, it's not in there. It's gonna be over here. Alright, Matt's cap. Goes on the head. Strength 7, Dexterity 7, Vitality 7, Agility 7, Intelligence 7, Mind 7, Charisma 7, Enchantment, Teleport. Looks like once every 24 hours. Could be 24 days. Probably 24 hours. Teleport to Relude Gardens. But that would be awesome. Give you boost jump ability, +50 would be solid. Be best in slot piece for some jobs. Oh, I forgot to put it on. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Kinda looks neat. I think it might look better with a feather, but that's just me. Alright. Let's turn the names off. Let's actually get this over here. Names. Zoom in. We already got the trust. He gave that to us before we beat all the jobs, actually. I was surprised. Should be at the bottom. It's magic, not trust. Trust. There it is. Mr. Matt. Calls an alter ego of Matt. 75 was a decent piece. Yes. Yeah, I can totally see that. Even for a macro piece, for like weapon skills and certain stuff, even if it wasn't like a TP gaining piece, but yeah, +7 dexterity on one item. That would have been great. So many things. But enough of that. It was get to scratch another thing off the list of stuff to do. Get that Matt's Cap. Put a TP in that? No. The, what do you call it? The beret that you get from Treasures of Water Gone with the plus haste on it. I guess that would have been the better TP gaining hat. Oh, you can just hit faster, get TP faster, weapon skill stuff. Oh, Wallora Turban. That sounds vaguely right. God, that was a long time ago. I remember Cyndaquil getting level 75. I was like, okay, now I gotta get one of those hats for her. Then I thought, do I really need to? I mean, how many levels will you be wearing? I'd probably wear it all the way to 99, but yeah. So that's that. Now I gotta think of something to do for tomorrow night. Probably a fishing episode. Won't do that. At least not yet. If we could do like Limbus back to back over and over and over again, I would do that. But you really can't, because you have to wait one game day for your stuff. I don't know, maybe they will change that one day. Ambuscade we haven't done in forever. Outland Quest, city stuff. I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. I'll figure something out. Oh well. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it for tonight. We got the Maat Cap. It took about close to an hour longer than I thought it was going to. A couple hours just to farm the Testimonies. Then about another 2 hours to change job, do the fight. Most of that just running back and forth. Fights weren't that hard. Other than the Carby fight and Ranger, pretty much auto-attacked everything. Whoosh! Thank you. Have a good one. H. Gillian, thank you. Have a good one. Guess I gotta go feed my kitty now. Sure, she like starts chewing on the pipes. She does that. Yeah. Be good, everybody. Stay safe. Have fun. Stay warm. Don't get caught. Catch you next time. Bye.